You managing something?
Managing.
Oh, just beauty. Just beauty sitting there.
Wow.
That's all about.
Oh god. I have new
Oh,
mounts for
golly.
this.
Oh, gee,
I'll
Moses.
get to it.
Ooh, you got B-44s on the third about?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
More like C-44s.
Oh, I
Gotcha.
didn't get the notification.
What?
I didn't get the notification.
Oh my god.
That's the quality we work with.
YouTube, dude, and Facebooks. Looks. Oh god.
Oh, geez.
We are just a shit show. Oh, I got in airplane mode. That doesn't work for what I mean. No. Okay.
Can you hear us?
Matt's slacking tonight. Just tonight, dude. I had a lot.
Oh, geez. Metal down.
Where the hell? So Doug, that's noticeably wider than
It definitely is wider. That's why I'm wondering if it fits inside a C channel or something.
There we go. Oh. Let me get my hair cut.
Yes, we can hear you.
Cool.
Thank you. I don't know.
All right.
Ask the.
Hey, some
we
of my
get
favorite
more public.
YouTubers. That means you guys are YouTubers too.
All right.
I like this. I want you guys to share some of this. Feels like randomness.
Some of the YouTuber fame.
Dude. I want people to ask you dumb shit in your messages. Specifically.
Thank you, Bullpork.
I'll forward all my dumb messages to you. No,
Here,
because I
take
know
care
where
of
they're
this.
coming from, and I just block them.
It's like, here, take care of this.
And see what sucks is I don't mind helping people. You know, like it's okay if you're asking a question and they're like, "Hey, what do you think?" Or like you post it in the group. When people message me and ask me dumb shit, and I mean like dumb shit, because I know you know what I'm talking about. It's like, what? Why? Why? Hey man, I'm thinking about getting a drift car. Well, cool. I don't know jack shit about drift cars, so why are you
I had
bothering?
one.
Why are you bothering me? Yeah. Matt, question for you. Yes, sir. What is this to? The TF2? No.
No.
So it has the same hole spacing for a TF2 transfer case. There, not here. The mount itself is wider. This is a stock TF2 skid plate. The mount itself is wider. The C2X.
That's what I thought too.
A BRX01, 2. I don't know about those.
Did not think about that.
Fuck. I know that much. Well, because the whole spacing is this is wider than that, so it looks like they put one in and then sent the other one. Friggin' yikes! Yeah. Yikes! Like thanks on thanks. All right. I did not bring a bag to put my new parts in. I didn't think about that. Yeah. Just do what you normally do. Throw it in my temples.
Throw it in stuff.
Eat them into the food. Well, by the way, I don't need the offset arms at any future point in time. Oh, the others. The little. Matt, when are you going to go back to building tube things and less 3D printed things? Well, I have the one truck that I'm building. And then I'm finishing up the Samurai Portal Buggy. We got that. So I've got the secret square body project. I have the Samurai. I think that's what I gotta finish. Oh, I gotta finish the Jazz Buggy too. It's almost done, but I don't know why. Those are full-time Matt printer. Listen. I had you print me one thing. Okay. The suspension parts. Okay, I had you print the suspension parts for me. And I was not planning on using another one of those kits until I saw how well it worked.
Does it work really nicely?
It tucked in the burb, I bet, at least 1/4 of an inch on each side. I can actually turn the friggin' tires now. One thing I don't like is if you do use the touring car shocks. All right, hang on, time out. We'll actually talk about this.
Hold up.
Hold up. Hey. I'm gonna go do the vehicle. I don't need this thing either. Whatever the hell this is. I'm not sure what the shit that is. Because this one goes here. And this one goes here. And I tried to figure out where in the hell this one would go. And I was like, this doesn't go any goddamn where. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think you're supposed to use one or the other of these and one of those, maybe.
No, the picture that's on Colts has these two. And I'm assuming this is like an optional part. But I was sitting there trying to think, because even if you made this into where the steering servo hooks up, when you start pushing it this way, you've only got that. And so I was like trying to. I don't freaking know. Anyway, all right. So anybody that has a shop truck chassis from RC Every Day, which I highly recommend if you want to build cool tool drive things. This file was what, $9? Something like that. This file was like $8-9 on Colts, and it gets rid of Josh's shock towers with all the holes and like slims everything down. Takes all the guesswork out of all the Tamiya parts. And these are your lowers. So you put your shock, the bottom of the shock on here, run it through the shock, through this arm, and then into a rod end. And then you can use whatever knuckle, technically, you want to use. I used one from my Bandit. Worked great. Because I have a Bandit that Holden tried to knock the wheels off of, and it's broken anyway. I was like, well, let's see if this works.
What's the Red Cat parts that it called for?
Drift car parts, the RDS.
Right, but what like the knuckle?
The knuckle, yeah. That's what he said he used. But when I looked it up, I can find the knuckle. Obviously, I can find bearings wherever. I could not find anywhere that had the pins in stock or like find them in general. The one place I found said that it didn't have them. So I was looking for other Red Cat parts because I almost stole the stuff out of the front of the COE because I got it all together yesterday and I was missing knuckles and I was kind of shitty about it. I was like, well, gotta figure this out. So what I was saying was the problem with it is you're supposed to use touring car shocks, and when you put it on there, even with touring car shocks all the way, it's like at a 45-degree angle, and the spin arms are real far down, and the burb was already beyond level to get it that low.
And do you have to use a certain size shock?
Touring cars, yeah.
Well, I know I think you had 55s on yours. I've got, or 50s on yours.
I don't remember.
I know I've got 60s or 65s on mine, but I moved my lower point to I flipped my arm upside down. So my attachment point is under the arm.
What lower arm are you using?
TTO2? TTO1?
No. See, I'm using TL01 rear.
Okay.
So it was narrower. And then I'm using CCO1 knuckles and C-hubs. And it pulled everything in, but it was still too wide. And this pulls it in even farther. This will probably help your truck as well.
Maybe, Jordan?
Those big wide boys in the front.
You're like in stock.
This is for my other truck.
Don't do it.
Yeah, pulled pork. The podcast yesterday was 10-0. It's London and Lucas. Good dudes. They don't have really anybody that watches, and I think they're getting a little depressed about it. Jared Hopper, hello, sir. John Lau said, one whole truck printed. I haven't printed a whole truck. I just have you printing lots of parts for trucks. I got that together. And I was pretty excited about it. It does. Yeah, it made me some mounts.
Okay.
You need one of those two? You have that one.
Tool Time 808. Hello, sir. Okay, that won't get him anywhere. You know, front of a bed and a tailgate.
Yeah. Is it mounted like stock stuff or not?
No,
Yeah.
it's technically for a Sin 450,
Okay.
but no.
Like I said, I have other stuff in my bed, so I probably can't do it because it probably takes up the bed space to be able to do what I think it is.
It's a whole different bed,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure it does what you think it does.
Okay. So I would.
Moves a lot like an excavator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doug, how do you like the whole been thinking of a set?
And honestly, I couldn't tell you because this set has never been run.
I like them.
Yeah, Matt has them on a couple trucks. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably end up putting them on that new truck, I think. Even though the Swampers look better, those are a little more, A, they're green compound, so I mean, immediately they're better. But then B, that truck has sipe lugs, and I think I can sipe those and at least like put the mark in them to make them look better. Trying to sipe the ones on the Pro lines, the little lugs are only this big, like it's just going to destroy them. So, plus those look the part.
I'm excited.
I like
Something
them a lot.
different besides a Tusk.
Mhm.
I mean, I love Tusks on everything, but I want something different on
Yeah.
this.
I like them a lot. And like we've said 1,000 times, the green compound is king.
Very nice.
Yep.
Every day.
It's so nice. My name is Jeff. Glenn, hello, sir.
Hello, Glenn.
Jared said that Yoda is slicker than Chip.
Thank you.
John said I ended up getting the FlySky G11P, and it's a lot easier to program than I expected. Good. Hopefully it's like my FlySky, because I got the Noble Pro Plus, and if you can work a smartphone, I think you can get around. I'm almost sure it has the same operating style or whatever, but I love it. 10 out of 10 for me. What is this?
Do you recommend?
Oh, that's the.
When does that
I
display?
don't know about
Yeah.
bringing that at all.
Good evening, Cody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello there.
You don't have any of these screws in your arsenal, do you?
Dude, I got like 70 of those on my workbench.
Motor screws?
Do another one?
I do. Thank you.
Well, hello. So what do you think about that?
Some tractor poles.
Figuring trail front. I'm not sure what I'm putting them on yet, but
Tractor?
they're softer than I thought they would be for China.
Yeah, they look hard, but
Yeah.
they got some give to them. What's in them?
I think 3D printed. I think same thing as normal 3D printed on the front and totally on the back. I know Mark uses them as trail tires. Mark Bouvier. A crawler cult. He uses
Yeah.
them. So, and they work pretty well. He's got a really cool Blazer. I'm not sure if it's not on one of those TFL chassis, but it's got an internal cage and it has no doors and stuff. It's really cool. Here's a bag with
Other stuff.
forgot about all this. This goes with my TF2. Not sure why I brought this, but
Colorado Adventure Club, hello. Jacob Carter, hello.
hello.
Yellow, green.
Hello.
He says yellow.
Yellow, green, blue.
Jay Jeezy says, howdy boys, working on a C10 Masami build. Can't stay long, it's cold here in Vegas. 58.
Wasabi?
No,
Yeah,
Masami.
that is chilly in Vegas.
Wow. Masami? I never heard of that.
Wife decided it's Pozole.
So like my wife loves
What is
that
that?
stuff. It's like a Mexican soup kind of stuff.
Huh.
Is that how you would describe it?
Mexican soup.
Yeah. She made a like 5-gallon pot of it. None of my kids liked it. And Liv and I spent like
You
4
were
days. Oh my god. I was so tired of it. She's like, I like this, but I'm kind of over it. I was like, dude, I was over it 3 days ago. Yeah, so my sister-in-law is actually from Mexico, and she made it at my my nephew's birthday party, and it had it, and was immediately like, "We're making this."
What else in it? Because
It's chickpeas, right? Or yeah, chickpeas, I think. And then it was like almost like burrito beef. Can't remember what else is in it. I can't remember. It was good, but like I said, I didn't want 3 gallons of it.
Right. Yeah, it's a little much.
It was a lot of much.
8 lug.
Hello.
It says, "What's up, gents? Why all the hard bodies tonight?"
Because we're planning our class 1 leafer builds. Duh.
We are.
Yikes.
Sorry, Doug's been in a mood today.
That's okay. Doug was on fire the other day. Guy asked a simple ass question, and Doug was like, "Your mom and your grandma's fat. Fuck you." I was like, "Holy shit!"
Like, fuck Doug.
Doug's on fire today.
also, a K10 is the last vehicle I would pick as a cop truck.
yeah,
Wide away.
yeah.
I didn't even like it as a trail truck.
Jeremy and I have discussed that. Kind of discussed
What do you mean, Jason?
things, you know, as far as what I would do if I were him, etc. So we'll get him all, you know, because I think I'll probably build one. And by I'll probably build one means I'll probably help him build his just out of fun. And William Chandler, hello.
Hello, William.
Matt Stevens, do you have any swamp Kongs? I do not. I haven't owned a set of Kongs in probably 20 years.
Even Glenn was like, "Yep, set there."
How about
that
King
day.
Kongs?
Yeah, those are King Kongs. Swamp Kongs were on my very first crawler.
Question: 1556 be okay in the IJ, or should I swap it at 52 now?
It's not a portal, right?
No, straights.
It's fine with me.
I just don't want to pull it all the way apart to
I think that's what mine is.
get more speed out of it. Okay. Then that's where it's staying.
I'll be real honest. VFD's a VFD. I don't pay attention to gearing on it.
I mean, I do when, because I use the 60s a lot too. Or 58
Okay.
Spurs from the Summit. I use a lot of those. Oh, let's see. Alan said it's Tuesday morning down under. Sorry, I can't be here just now. Oh, can't be here just now. We'll watch the bench work tonight. Okay. See you later. Thanks for stopping by.
Welcome. Thank you.
Welcome. See you later.
Yep.
See you later, bye.
All the above.
William said, Jordan, I picked up the new K2 multicolor printer.
What's different about that versus like the bamboo, like that we have?
I don't know. So Jay Geezy said it's hominy, pork ribs, red enchilada sauce, cabbage, onion, cilantro, and corn tortillas. Matt also asked if we're on the Grinder app.
I think Matt is.
Metric Matt?
Both of you.
Nope. If I could make money selling pictures of my feet, I'd probably get on there.
That would be feet finder.
Whatever. I like how you know exactly where I need to go. Jason Suter said, yes, absolutely. I've seen all their profiles. You know what that says about you guys is that you guys were looking for it, which is weird.
Which means they're on it.
Yeah. I've always said that about like people when I go like, oh, you know, they got an OnlyFans or whatever and hope nobody finds out. And I'm like, well, if they do find out, you know, that just means that they were on there somehow looking for your OnlyFans, right? Jason said, yeah, on your point. Yes, sir.
Is that for this?
That technically fits on this, yes. I haven't 100% figured out what exactly I was going to do, but I've had a couple people ask if these wheels were for sale. So if nothing else, I'm just getting rid of these wheels. What are they? Locked up tsunamis. They're swirly boys, you know. I like the Swirly Boys, but they don't have a home. I've had them for like 3 years and I've never had them.
Just a flat face. Yeah. Kind of plain.
They are, but they're not. Like they're like if you took welds and took all the detail
Yeah.
on them. So
So
like I
we're
said,
going back to kind of plain.
yeah, fair enough. What is this? It is a Three Brothers. What's in here?
Glenn suggested selling your socks. My socks are too expensive for that.
I'd sell my socks in a heartbeat.
I mean, I guess it depends on how much I'm getting for selling my socks.
I think I've told the story before about the guy I talked to on the internet that said he basically never bought or never wore socks twice because he always had new socks and some dude paid him like $400 for work boots.
Jordan, you got hacks on back.
What?
You got a hacks. You got a hacks on back. I need to cut these ears off.
If not, there's a grinder and a Dremel back there.
A rotary tool.
Going in the shop.
Lyd asked if I had a rotary tool the other day.
If you use the Dremel, you have to. There's a big power strip. There's a switch. You have to turn it on.
Glenn said, I never asked, so what's the plan for the short wheelbase TF2 and D44s? I just collect D44s. That said, this live stream is exhilarating content.
So I have the plan to build a tiny tire Bronco at some point.
That was the one that me and you and Metric are doing?
I mean,
On a short wheelbase?
well, a Bronco's wheelbase is 92 inches.
Yeah, I know that. But isn't it 8 scale?
Well, so scaling that down to everything else would put it at like,
I thought we decided that we weren't rescaling it. We were just doing what it was as the file. We're like 95%, and that what Matt said.
Matt kept printing them. I didn't know there was no.
I'm 100% sure, but I thought that's what we said. Bull Rope RC, what's going on? Jason said, so I'm putting a Hobbywing 3S to 8S motor in my 6. The 8mm shaft is too long. That's what she said. What would you use to cut it down to fit? Just a Dremel, honestly. I'd probably use the Dremel and take it down to roughly where you thought it would be, like leave it a little long, and then just bring it in from there. I wouldn't try doing 100% of it immediately.
I'm gonna have to get me a real Dremel because I just threw away I had a Harbor Freight version.
Yeah.
And it's like you start cutting, and then eventually you just stop. I'm like, what the hell? I had like no balls to it.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That's why there's also a grinder back there because just fucking keep on.
Telegadical said, "What's up, buttheads?" You know, just
Not very nice.
not being as YouTube famous as you are. Getting shared in Canadian guys' videos and stuff.
But anyway, yes, if I was under the impression that we were doing correct scale Broncos, if we were going to do them,
But we were leaving them 8th, right?
well, that wouldn't. So then we're just going to have giant ass Broncos sitting next to.
I believe that's what we discussed, and we had said it will just have to be kind of out, and it just won't fit in with everything else because it's just big. Tell you, it's wearing your shirt. I know. I love it. I love it. I mean, he didn't say anything about it, so obviously he didn't make that big of a deal about it, but it is what it is. And he also said that you're okay, because I said, I freaking love that dude. Teleguide is awesome. And he was like, yeah, he's whatever. I was like, oh,
Well,
So Glenn, maybe I don't know what I'm using it for.
I guess, because I thought we discussed that if we take it down to 9th scale, they were gonna be too narrow, and we were gonna have tires hanging on the fenders and shit. Is that not? We can ask Matt. Matt's literally here. Matt, isn't that what we said? Isn't that what was discussed? Can you cuss on this live stream? Yeah, I can do whatever I want to. Mostly just
Yeah.
yeah, mostly because I don't really care. But I don't monetize the live streams, so there shouldn't have been any ads. So there's nobody to, let's say, whatever. The only thing it's going to do is if you say anything that's going to throw up red flags in a comment, it'll ask us to approve it. But we approve whatever anyway, for the most part.
Yeah. But haven't seen a Domino's ad forever.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we wouldn't be able to tuck the body under 90 price. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Under 95% of the scale.
So what wheelbase is that?
Matt Stevens said, I think I've seen the guy in the red shirt at the post office the other day.
That would be you.
Are you
I
from
mean-
around here?
Yeah, are you from around here?
Are you on the south side?
Stockman?
The 90% body I printed would need a Bulver?
Over chest.
No, I'm sorry, I'm Mr. Friday. Where you at? I don't know what you think you're doing. We need you to immediately.
Drop everything and go home.
His mugshot was on the wall.
Oh. Do not.
I was like, well, I was at the post office the other day.
I was sitting there thinking, I haven't been to the post office to do anything forever. Once I got that printer, and I don't have to actually go to the post office anymore,
So how do you ship it?
I drop it off in the old drop-off box.
Wait for the carrier pigeon to come by.
Well, I can set it up for them to pick it up too, but it takes a freaking week. Brad said probably a most wanted poster at the post office.
You'll have that.
I've seen his face in the stalls.
Call for a good time?
Call for an okay, decent time.
Joke's on you. That's me putting that number out there.
Just out there scouring for dicks.
Yep.
Good for him.
Trying to get it somehow. At least he's out there working for it.
He's a working girl.
Yep.
Jordan, are you doing more K10 things?
K10 things? No.
That's a K5, but you can't see the back of it.
Yeah, that's a little blazer that
That was your please
Yeah.
send me a body at some point in time this year
yeah.
project. Doug, I like the way that thing is looking. It's time after winter.
Yeah. Was it up on the wall next to George?
Also in the stall.
Yeah, she's a little different from Rocktober now.
Yes, this is just a VS410 on a blazer on a VS410 chassis. That the luster of wanting to build has worn off since it took me a year to get the body.
Austin asked me if I wanted to trade something for a hard body blazer. Because he put up in the hard body mafia, he was like, what all hard bodies are for trade? And so I asked him, what are you offering or whatever, just trying to see where he was at.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm thinking about getting rid of this blazer. And I was like, well, I'm building 3 K5s at the moment. The last thing I need is another K5. So
You don't need all of them?
thank you, but no thank you.
What I really need is people to come out with more options for 155s that are more of like just a regular wheel, not a beadlock. Like
That,
still a beadlock, but don't have like the outer ring.
yeah, 155 roosts. That'd be cool.
It would be cool.
So still a beadlock, but don't have the outer ring.
Yeah, so like the roost.
I'll run it by my guy. When they came in, if you really need non-beadlock wheels.
Because RC four-wheel drive has some.
Really cool, awesome wheels, but
Well, the problem with the really cool, awesome wheels that they offer is their offsets are fucked.
I was getting ready to bring that up. Yeah. Or they're set. That's what really sucks.
Yes.
You can't buy different hubs for them, and they're set to like 100% positive, so
Yes.
they stick out. 6 years.
which sucks because what I want to use their wheels for are for more of a basic.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I
like the
really-
YJs.
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking of YJ, I found on eBay a single wheel that matches my set
oh, right?
because
For
RC
spare?
four-wheel drive only sells them as the set. Yeah, for my spare.
Nice. That's awesome.
No thanks. We had spaghetti. Spaghetti.
I'm good. Sounds like a trade. That one trade deal. I'll trade you $500 and a 10-piece.
And a 10-piece.
You got it.
What kind of sauce?
Jared said 155s for the win.
Win.
Yeah, for the lots of wins. I also really like RC four-wheel drives. They have the American Racing, the style of wheels in AR23. It's the 5-spoke. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. The like old school 90s, everybody had them wheels.
Everybody had them.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, what are you getting at here?
Well, so that was the first set of aftermarket wheels that I had on my Wrangler. Because I got a good deal on them. But
That definitely screams Jordan. Are
Good
these
deal.
ugly as fuck? Yeah, but
They're
they're
not-
cheap.
oh,
They're ugly as fuck. I think maybe the difference would be Doug and I were old enough to like really see them everywhere, and you were kind of young enough to be like, oh, these are cheap, but they're kind of cool. They're almost to me like those tri-blades
Like those
that
guys?
American Racing made. Yeah. Blech.
Yep. Every single one.
Those tri-blades of the late 90s. With the black Shroopy Doos on them. God, those are disgusting.
well, if they weren't over an inch wide, they would go on my my replica that I'm gonna do.
Oh, little TJ replica?
Yeah.
Dang, that's cool. With a New Bright or
No, with
3D printed?
Project IJ.
Alright. You're gonna make it an LJ replica?
Nope.
You're gonna shorten it?
Yep.
I like where this is going. I like it.
Doug, do you have?
What do you need?
I'm gonna need one. I guess I'll build one of those too.
What do you want to find? These pieces?
Those reminded me of the Batman logo.
Nope. That one?
That's one.
Yeah, that's all I need actually.
Oh, I see what you did already. Move that way forward, yeah? Yeah, bud. Well, that's pretty cool.
Hey, bud.
Project TJ, and he doesn't even know about it. He's gonna charge you for that. He's gonna charge you for the original design work.
Can I trade these in?
Oh shit, I want to trade them. That's funny because Austin was asking if I wanted, or if he wanted to, if I wanted to sell my IJ. Nicholas Steffi, good evening.
Hello.
Stompers to the top. That boy.
Yeah. So this.
I really wish I knew where to start.
Everywhere.
I don't know where to start.
Mine was already built, so I can't help you.
You start with
You just.
this
One
guy,
thing, I don't know why.
Oh, that's a fun.
those guys, and your seat mounts.
That's your back. Oh, there's the other front. Okay.
Alright.
And the seat mount.
You know, like the cross brace.
Set
I don't
both.
think that. I'm not sure.
This thing. I don't like tractor tires.
Sorry if
so
it's loud, guys.
I can't help you.
It's
Yep, that piece.
And those go.
Oh, and it's upside down. I thought they were a fender well.
This is the fender well. It's just upside down. That's the back. Or no, wait, sorry. This is the fender. That's the firewall. There you go.
Okay. Cool. So that goes like that.
Ryan, what did I miss?
Everything.
I can't catch you up every week, man.
Everything.
You miss so much that we been doing stuff. We talked about things.
But beyond that, I don't remember.
Okay.
I can go get my computer if you want to work on it.
If it's not on fire.
Jared
That's
said
work computer.
Roman is really wanting an IJ. Yeah, I noticed that. He said he had somebody wanting to trade him, and then he also tried hitting me up and getting me to get rid of mine. I mean, not like hard, but he asked about it. Ryan said it's all good.
Or do you have a body that's off the chassis I can just look at as I go? Okay. Never mind.
I have my project IJ that you can.
Kind of just visualize.
Does it have metal panels? I heard that somebody's doing that, and it's going to be super cool.
It doesn't have metal panels.
Does it have a cage in it?
It does.
World's first.
Oh, okay.
If you want that, it's back there.
The Blazer he's got is sick. I don't know which one he was talking about. But like I said, I don't need it. I'm getting to a point where like it's starting to take more and more to catch my attention because like I just don't need more shit. Which is an odd thing for me to say. Because I am a big fan of just collecting
shit. Anybody that knows you knows
Yeah.
this.
Like, why did you buy that? Like, I don't know. It was cheap and it was there.
Yeah.
But
And Matt, you mentioned that the guy was going to charge me for my shorter body.
Modifying.
he already did.
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I did pay for the files originally.
Yeah. So at that point in time, is it your file? Like, can you tell him to get fucked, or how does that work? If you
Like, I can't sell, but you can't modify his file and be like, oh no, this is mine.
Even though you modified it?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
But apparently they caught a bunch of people, or a couple of people that were,
Making them and selling them?
yep.
Yeah. That's not surprising.
And they're like, of course, then it's like a witch hunt on anybody else. And
Shut up, Teleguided.
Oh,
Yeah, but
I almost had it dumped in.
it was close. Those are not dump parts. Those are excavator parts. They're ninth scale excavator. It's about as big as this table. That's my next step. If we quit this, I guess I'm just going construction.
Going into construction.
Okay. Open my own construction company with RC.
Haley's dad sent me a YouTube video of, it almost looked like they were in somebody's basement and like,
where it's cut out.
and like had the wall cut out.
Yes, I saw that. He's like going outside with the.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, I don't think Haley would appreciate that.
Just the hole in the wall. in general.
Rudy said, "Evening, fellas. Nice looking Turbski on that Yoda. Is it from SRC?"
I don't know who it's from because I ripped it off of a drift car body that I had. I have a couple of SRCs.
Really short.
They're slightly different. This one had a light up LED in the exhaust too.
That's pretty cool.
If you run it at night.
Did it flash?
I didn't test it that hard.
Now I kind of want one. I really just want the exhaust. Like I'm not a big fan of that on real cars anyway. Unless it just absolutely has to be done. I'm
Right.
more of a. I just really like sleeper stuff. You know what I'm saying?
In what situation is it absolutely necessary that it comes?
Space of
Yeah.
like you just cannot put the turbo anywhere. And it's got to come through the hood.
That's the only reason.
Like I know you watch Cletus. So like with Ruby, that's a possible. It had to do that. Like the turbo had to be that high, but I just don't think so. That was more of a decision. We're gonna put the turbo through the hood. Like,
Well, I feel like that's the decision in most cases, if not.
what do you mean?
The only reason that it's way up there and out of the hood is because
Oh, to show it off.
you want to put it through the
Who's good turds? Like, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the same thing. So one thing that really drives me insane is when people do diesel swaps and put the exhaust through the hood. That's like, it's so lazy to me. Like, unless it's absolutely necessary, which 9 times out of 10 it's not.
Right.
But like, you've done all that work, and then you get to the exhaust, and you're like, you know what? I'm not routing it, and just put a 90 straight through the hood. And so many of the times, it's on like an old patina truck, where now when you get tired of having soot and shit all over the place, now you have the hood that matches that patina with a giant ass 6-inch hole in it.
Mhm.
Now wait, you know. I seen that video. Video was a trip. All train chassis works. Back to work. Have a great show. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, he said, evening, friends. Check in while at work. Doug, the Toyota is looking good.
Thank you.
Check in later, too.
I hope you're not disappointed with the way it's transforming from what it was.
You know that truck I bought off of you? I have destroyed it.
It looks nothing like it anymore.
You know how you were like, oh, I really like this. It's cool. I didn't think so. That's funny.
I made one cut. It went
I made one cut.
just one.
just one.
I mean, technically, it's all one. If you just went. I said absolutely not.
Good deal.
Oh, I guess you didn't have to cut the doors. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, you wouldn't really have to cut the
Didn't
doors.
have to.
You
Well, the door's open, right?
Oh, not with this bar here.
Well, no. I'm saying like
They did.
Are you
Yes.
gonna make like a half door thing?
I'm gonna put the panel right above this
cover
bar.
the floor.
Yep, just to cover the sides.
Big ass monstrous floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only panel that'll be just that half. And then I was telling
you gonna-
Jordan I'm gonna have another bar come at an angle down.
Mhm.
But I'm seriously thinking I'm gonna have one that comes up, wraps around the front, because I got some lights.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because the stock lights kind of don't fit in that place
Well,
anymore.
they're not existent.
Not now.
Yeah, not anymore.
But I had to keep the Yoda grill. I was like, gotta
Yeah, 100%. I get that. See, that's what I did with my 6-tuber. Was the actual headlights were never gonna make it.
Mhm.
So I cut them out of the grill, and then I put those VP lights like set in real hard, and narrowed the grill, and like it still looks the part. Like it's still they're square headlights and stuff. So, but I think it looked good. Is your tire gonna get into it at flex? Is that something we've? Yeah, that takes up that whole space
that
as
whole
well.
space.
Yeah.
So I think the lights will actually be out a little bit. Either that or I'm gonna tuck them under here.
Oh.
Kind of like it is a
do they offer those lights in a single bulb instead of the 2 bulb?
Or a light bar.
I
That's
don't
what the
know
cool
that-
kids do.
That's what I was originally looking for. But they give you a little mount. Like you can bolt them on.
Oh, yeah.
Those are heavy little lights too.
They are. They got some weight to them.
Those Amazons?
Yeah.
20 euros. Dear Custom Wiring, hello, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Anybody want a bully that has no holes or no threads left in the back? These were, I think, cut wrong to begin with, and whenever Bateman stripped them, and then, acid stripped them, and then redid them, some of the holes were very sketch, and the bolts pulled through.
I'll machine the fuck out of them.
Good luck.
Oh, so they're stripped on the backside.
Yeah. The one at home, I think, is I know one of them did it really bad, and I just kind of had to give up on the whole set because they were all screwed. That's
Gotcha.
this one, I believe.
Well, this one's got more than one that's questionable.
Yeah.
That's when you just drill it all the way through, and then you Mad Max it with the bolt all the way in the nut.
Spike.
Oh yeah, because everybody loves freaking spikes.
Yeah. Mad Max is the coolest.
Yeah, that's what. Then you put it on a record.
a 6x6 wrecker, but not a dually,
Not a,
an extra axle, and lift it on like 475s. Cut
I'm
the
going to get
doors
your
off.
IJ.
Okay, it's when you open up the door, it's straight on.
It's the one that looks like an IJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's white and orange.
And gray. And gay. I mean, what?
How about that?
I mean, it's cooler than mine, so it's fine. Not as cool as Teleguided's, though.
All I see are Jeeps. Damn right.
I always feel like the Jeeps are watching me. Damn,
There's a duck in there.
Oh, duck mother.
of course it is.
Okay, the little boy is gonna have to move.
I need something for my excavator parts. I don't really just want to throw them in there because I'll break them and then you'll bitch because you gotta put me a couple more.
Facts.
Facts. Like a
Um,
machine. Fax machine.
Fax machine.
I'm gonna have.
Especially all these little ones.
There's Ziploc bags back in the shop.
Okay.
But I can't really.
You can't get out. I understand. It's okay. What's all this?
It's got like ever so slight like angle.
Yeah. See that?
So there's some post processing.
Bullshit. Complete and utter bullshit. How the hell does this go together? Like that? And this would go on the front though. Like that. Right? I don't know. I'll have to look at it.
Teleguided, yes. I will send you that cage, but I have to build a new one first.
Oh, hello. Whoa, what?
Unless I repaint it, let's use it myself.
Yeah, but where did Colorado Adventure Club said, and I have no friends?
Huh?
I don't know. All of a sudden he was like, I don't have any friends. We'll be your friends, Cody. Damn, Doug, that's badass IJ. Well, it's not Doug's IJ.
It's not Doug's IJ.
That's Jordan's IJ. Doug's IJ is
Oh, thank
still completely disassembled. In,
Here's Doug's IJ.
what's that printed in? That. Same thing?
Yeah.
Just white?
Yeah.
Racist. All right. Colorado said in that part of the song, I forget the rest of it. Oh, okay. Now I get what you're saying, and I have no friends. I thought it was. So I don't know. I'm not a big MJ fan, so.
Sorry, I'm scrolling to find what the construction board you
Constructions.
sent me.
You mean constructions?
No, instructions.
Oh, okay. Constructions. Excuse me.
Okay. What are you looking for?
What? You want
Oh.
to use a Ziploc bag? Is that
Do you know where they're at?
No.
It's up on the. If you're looking at like where I sit, it's to the right, up on that shelf, in the corner. Dustin, that's me every day looking at colors.
Did you make exploit progress?
No,
You didn't?
no.
I didn't think it had the bars holding the cage on there for checks the last time I saw it.
It doesn't.
They're in there though.
It has one bar that it like snaps onto, and
Yeah.
then as soon as you touch it, it falls off.
That's okay.
It's
That's,
been like that for
Oh.
a year.
Never mind.
That good, huh?
Yeah.
Now I remember you sent me an email. Now we just gotta go back and find it.
It's going to take a lot of post-process cleanup. That's crazy.
was really a heads up that I need to go back and like clean the junk out of my email. Oh,
This is the back, right? So this goes.
This is the front. I don't think those 2 points.
Yeah,
correspond.
just this one. Yeah, they would. They would have to because this is the shock mount.
Found it.
No, that's where it mounts to the chassis.
Which is the shock mount too.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, just cool or cool?
You know what I thought about last night?
No problem.
So when I try to put this bed on, you know, the truck, I have to sit the bed up really high if I lower it a whole lot. I thought about putting wheel tubs in the dump bed,
What dump bed?
the excavator dump bed.
Thanks.
These old flopping nuts, hello. Jared said, y'all have a good night. Gonna feed my fat belly and go to bed. Love you. Mean it. See you later, friend. Love you.
Bye.
Love you. Night night.
Bye.
Diarcus Martin said, I think I'm getting a semi-permanent take-home truck for a while. Oh, sick. We have GPS units on our trucks and equipment that wasn't wired up correctly when installed, so they're not tracking hours correctly. What? So they're giving me go around the. They are having me go around the state and fix them. Oh, okay. I thought at first I was like, they're giving you a truck because they can't track the hours, and you get a truck
Oh,
and
here. Free truck.
we can't track it anyway, so you can just borrow this. Yes.
Does anybody have a pair of pliers?
Mine are buried now.
Thank you, sir.
What tires on the IJ? Those are Falcons, right?
Yep, VP Falcons.
Whoopa. The 4.65s. They fit really nicely.
I think that's what I'm gonna put under mine too. And they're not a bad tire to start with.
No. The red compound works pretty well here, so I just don't use them just because I just never have, I guess. I don't know. Maybe
That's
that's
what's on the voice trucks.
The-
They like
100,000ths of an inch, definitely. For me.
you want that extra height.
But then I run swampers that are almost flat, and probably shorter than that of total height. Calder Crawl, late to the party as usual, but hey, I won't forget to drop you a like. I appreciate it, sir. Yeah, it's good to see your name on the screen and know that you're around and kicking. DR said, so they're tracking the equipment location fine, just logging more hours than what the machine has on it. That's through the PMs. Oh, that's throwing the PMs way off. Okay. Gotcha. Well, if it's not for billing, then I guess, yeah, it's kind of important.
Yeah.
Let's say if it wasn't tracking the billing correctly, the billing hours, okay, it's fine. Who cares? Calder Crawl said, thank you, Jordan, for pointing me in the right direction for that wheel.
Hey, no problem. TF2s are spring over, right?
Spring over.
They can
Yes.
be, or they could be spring under. What are you doing? Where did you get those axles?
Fuck if I know.
What psychopath de-anodized them?
Why are they arched that way?
So it was a like bagged truck, basically.
Oh, I hate that a lot.
Yeah.
So it is pretty creative because they basically just took the diff out of it and it
Just barely.
went self-clearance. I don't trust RC four-wheel drive enough to.
No.
Are those springs just not on backwards? They
Yeah.
are on backwards.
Yeah,
Upside
they're
down.
upside down.
Upside down.
Interesting.
So what are you doing with it now?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Make a drift truck?
No, I'm
Oh.
switching it back.
And then
Well, so I bought this chassis the same reason I bought Glenn's chassis.
just to have it.
I have it because I'm not buying a $600 GCM chassis.
Oh, we're still doing early Bronco things here.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
Not
cut
with
the
a
wrong
long
axles. So.
This was cheap enough that
long boy can become a short boy.
Long Boy was going to become whatever boy it needed to be.
All I care about is that all three of them are the same, so that way we're not all driving EBs that are crazy and they look stupid together.
But I kind of want to leave this spring under and see how it does.
I kind of want to figure out what in the hell is going on there. Because I don't quite comprehend.
Just so you guys know, I'm not seeing comments anymore right now.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Rad Raps. Oh, hey, look at that. My favorite band is back together. Welcome, fellas. Hello.
Hello.
When are we introducing Jordan's brother into the band?
We're not.
He's
I
shy.
doubt it. He's kind of weird anyway. I don't know if really.
He's kind of weird.
Speaking of bands, anyone see AC/DC is coming to South Bend? The cheapest ticket I saw was behind the stage front of Beach. I did not. I could definitely get behind going to see AC/DC just because to say, hey, I went to see them before they're all dead. This comes off, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It is now.
It's coming off. It looks like it comes off. I don't know.
I tell you what, after printing and dealing with the Project IJ, printing other files that
Is garbage.
aren't as nice
Yeah.
sucks ass.
Well, this isn't connected, so I'm assuming it's like supports and shit.
Yeah, that is definitely support.
That's good. Tech support?
Jordan, all the
Um,
shifter stuff, is it white or black?
Anyway, Dustin.
What?
All the shifter stuff that goes on here? Is it all black? Or is it
Probably.
white, gray?
Dustin, no, I did not see that. Mostly because I don't really pay attention. I wouldn't pay attention to the like AC/DC 10 to 10 or whatever. But if you do enjoy them at all, I am always a proponent of go see the band you want to see before something happens. As a person that has missed a good 3 or 4 bands because I was like, oh, we'll see them next time in town. And then one of them ends up dead or they break up or whatever.
Next time never comes.
Yeah, next time never comes. And my dad can attest to that. There's a couple bands we wish we would have gone to see. I don't know. Anyway. Listen, it's your print, bud. I'm just trying to.
Your file.
Yeah. Well, technically, it's metrics file. I think this is right?
No, it definitely is.
Okay. It's ugly. Like it's.
I don't understand
It
why.
doesn't feel good. I don't like doing it. I'll just throw some Bondo on it. I mean, it's a tailgate. It's not that big of a deal. Nobody's gonna see it anyway. I'll stuff it full of fake dirt.
Well, like, is there like a little bit of an indent or something? Like, why did it need?
It looks like it printed on an angle because it was like this. Anyway, I 100% would go see them if you wanted to, just because, like I said, there have been a lot of times where I won't say a lot, but there have been quite a few times where I should have gone to see a band and they just never come back again because they decide they're done, they break up, they die, whatever. So. But I've also watched AC/DC on YouTube, and there's no way in hell that I would go if I didn't absolutely love them and want to go see. Because when rock stars get old and they sing songs like that, you can definitely tell because they sound like dying dogs. Take a breath. It's like, and then they sit there and they breathe and they go, and you're like, sir, are you okay?
Don't die.
Like, have you? I know you probably have. You heard Vince Neil? Shit, I was gonna say Neil Young. Vince Neil, lead singer of Motley Crue. Dude, he says like 2 words and then breathes, and then says like 2 words, and it's kind of in the same sound pattern.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Red Raft, hello. We saw you over there at Op 11. Keeping an eye on you, buddy. There at DR was asking how he did. Ryan said, I have a question for Jordan. I'm wanting to totally change the cage on my 6 crawler and make it a Jeep buggy, and I have the Jeep buggy in mind I want to do. At this time, I really want to make it, I'm guessing, look like the one I have in mind. Could I get a drawing of this Jeep buggy?
What Jeep buggy?
Nicholas Steffi, I would go see them, still listening to them after 34 years. Like I said, if you like them, then 100% go see them because you may not get the chance again. Even if it's, I mean, clearly it's going to be not as good because they're 40 years older than when they retire, when they recorded half the music they're making. But, whatever. I would still tell guys that usually I print that up vertically and not have the supports. Okay, so there's some, when you print another one in the future.
Yeah, but it should have been flat. I don't understand.
I don't know. I know this reminds me of an old lawn chair, though. Doesn't that remind? Hey, Doug, doesn't that remind you of like an old fabric lawn
Yes. Heck yeah, it does.
chair? It should be like green and yellow plaid or something. Nicholas Steffi said Vince is embarrassing. No reason to sugarcoat it. 100%. Dustin said we went to a tribute band a couple years ago. They were pretty good. Yeah. They can be. I'm gonna throw this away.
Oh, I just went put trash in the.
Rudy, are you talking about this? The TF2 I'm working on?
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, who's back? He's back.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not.
Bananas. Hey,
I would say it looks probably a little rougher than it actually is.
Like, it's not bad. It definitely.
There were some
doesn't look
some
good.
strange things done to it.
That's just TF2 things.
Oh, they can see this.
Holy Jesus!
This hole is all.
That's.
Which I think this mount. I think that's where.
Try to get it to work.
Hey, look, I brought TF2 things too.
No.
No, just joking. Okay.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
You said yeah.
Kind of
Looks in worse state than the cheap one I just picked up, and that's saying
See,
something.
that would be on the inside of like the pole rail.
90% of the hardware on mine is rusted bad, but the axle's still got a bit of paint left.
Yeah, this one definitely. Oh, there's no.
Oh, there's no grease in there. There's no axle shaft.
Oh, it's the dog bones.
Yep.
They're in there.
The first
The
gen.
oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
First gen dog bones, right?
Crazy. I
Yeah.
probably would have taken those out. Was it a drift truck?
I have no idea. It was on a 4-door body.
Interesting. All right, so I'm going to do TF2 things as well, but I'm going to do some. Let's get rid of this monstrosity. Figure out how to put that bitch in there.
Never tried blasting a whole chassis.
I'm going to blast a whole TF2 chassis. The chassis on the shop truck is going to be blasted and painted. No, not on the shop truck. The 90 shop truck.
Every Nillabear chassis has been blasted.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's the quality you get with the motor.
Yeah, precisely. All my chassis were blasted. Some assholes don't really, appreciate that fact. But it's
Some Nillabear chassis get to be blasted twice.
3 times. Once, twice, 3 times. Oh,
The lady.
Okay, damn it. Hey, Doug, look what I found.
Hey.
I need them, but you know, I have them if you absolutely need them.
I'm good now. That part is over.
Good. I mean, okay. DR said I got rid of my 410 Portal Builders kit and 3 servers a weekend. I saw that you were selling that. I don't need any more portal trucks because I've sold almost all my portals, but I definitely saw that. That doesn't fit. Okay.
I mean, I guess these axles they do appear to be pretty used, so I guess that's why you blast them. I
Yeah,
don't understand.
those aren't blasted. Those are like oven cleaner or something.
Yeah.
They're too smooth to be blasted.
I think the party line down the middle would be gone if it was blasted.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I told you this. My wife wants to learn how to build tube chassis. That was an interesting conversation we had.
Was that like 5 minutes of you going, you sure? You sure?
Basically,
Sure.
yeah. I was like, are you okay? I mean, I'll teach you. That's fine. But she's gotten into building those doll houses. I don't know if I told you guys that or not.
Mhm.
Yeah, so she's gotten into building those. And then she randomly was like, after this dollhouse I'm building, I want you to teach me how to make tube chassis. So I was like, okay, I can 100% do that because when I'm busy, I can be like, hey, go put these 3 bars right there. And then she can mess it up and I'll have to redo it. But Jesus.
Throw shit.
I went to catch it and it yeeted it. You okay? You scared?
I'm good.
Okay, good. I'm glad it didn't hit anything important like your phone or my iPad.
For my IJ.
Well, it wasn't. I mean, it really wouldn't hurt it that bad. It's just a cheap.
Yeah.
Get to the bag. All right, now I have a passenger side drop with a passenger side drop transfer case the way God intended. Much better. The way the Lord intended. Okay, so I'm gonna take this.
I gotta find a bearing.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, good.
Oh golly. Oh, we're hitting things. There we go. Got Jordan's trucks taking up the whole damn table like he owns the place.
I do. I'm place motherfucker.
I know. Stupid. I don't like it, but I know you do. Speaking of owning places, I was looking at houses the other day while I was, sitting on the toilet waiting for my legs to come back from the field. And
Yeah.
I found a house I would grab in a second. And I was like, I'm not really ready to move exactly, but this is freaking killer. The price was in what will be our price range. I just looked up workshop on Zillow, found it. It's like a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, like has a basement, had like a 2 or 3 car garage. I was like, this is amazing.
Really?
Yeah. Go down to see my mortgage. I was like, if I put all of the money from my current house on it, it would be good. Like we're going there. I scroll down, HOA fees per month. I was like, well, I'm
Never
out.
mind.
JK. I was so disappointed. But this whole house hadn't been updated since like 1996. I know Lid would hate it, but it was so awesome.
Right.
It was so cool.
Oh no.
I need a 48 pitch pin. Balls.
Balsic.
Balls. You have a 48 pitch pinion that's not enormous.
No.
Dustin said, "Did you guys see the BTC guys announced a new event in December?" We did. We were discussing it at dinner.
Yep.
Jordan's definitely a no. I would like to make it work, but I'm not going to promise anything. Doug said, I don't know. So, I don't know. Are you going to go and run a truck for once ever knowing you?
It's the up in the air,
Yeah. I mean,
especially for one day.
yeah, but like I said, man, we don't ever get the opportunity to just run. And there's no canopy set up, nothing. It's just literally drive there, run trucks, go home. Absolutely not for him. Okay, never mind. Didn't really want you to go anyway. Cool. So now I can do that. Yes.
Well, I'm trying to figure out I was thinking back to a conversation we had about NOD transmissions
Uh-huh.
and how I was a monster for ordering the ones that I ordered the way I did. And I'm looking here, and that's exactly what you have in your hand. Is what I ordered.
Uh-huh.
He's like, get your point.
This is the way that I told you to order it. Left side, drop, right side motor facing forward.
That was not the conversation at all.
No, because it's supposed to mount like this. So we're supposed
No, motor forward.
Motor forward.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
I would have swore the website said the other way. Anyway, no, I bought this one like this. And I have 3 more that are just like this. I don't know why, but I felt like I need those as well. So, yeah. And I've got to chop some of the yellow jacket shaft off, so that's cool. I think I can space it out. I don't know. Lucas Mertes finally able to catch a live now that football's over. Nice. Good to have you here. I figured you were looking up whenever we had the conversation. I'm like, you're stupid. Gee, I told you."
No, because I remember it. Because I'm like, why would I order it the other way? who's ordering the driver's side motor plate?
Right.
Knowing that every axle outside of the TF2 is driver drop.
Like I said, probably for comp truck things, whatever. Bitch. Bitch ass bitch. Fucking bitch. Anyway.
Hey,
Back to Fallen Crawler. Hello,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
I got yelled at for calling a guy sir today.
oh yeah?
Yeah, I was at work.
Were you just respecting your elders?
I was. He was just literally a dude, probably like, I don't know, my dad's age. Wasn't old by any means or whatever. And I was like, hello, sir. He goes, you can knock that shit off right now. I was like, okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck you.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah, and I'm not 100% sure he was joking. I'm pretty sure he was like, yeah, don't do that. Oh, my bad. Sorry, sir.
Ayla said, what's a good insert to run on a 7-pound rig, 4.75 tire?
I always do printed front and tube stage rear. That would be what my suggestion will always be, especially for a comp truck. If it's a trail truck, I've started really leaning towards printed foams in the rear as well. But I could be convinced either way.
So beat the freeze.
Yeah.
I am going to beat the freeze by not freezing outside driving tiny trucks.
I might go. It'll depend on what Bill wants to do. Oh, sorry. Ryan said, I have a set of the 2-2 crawlers coming from Buddy. Nice. 8 Lugs said, what rear?
I'm sorry.
What rear?
Inserts
Insert.
or foams.
Either Crawler Innovations or Proline Dual Stage. Or, like I said, in trail trucks, I've started using 3D printed because my trucks always are in water. I only go up to my nuts, but it is what it is. Oh, this is going to be so much better.
Also, on talking about the 2.2 crawlers, I was excited to see they dropped those, but
Uh-oh.
they made them wider
Oh, yeah?
than like what the cut and shuts are.
Oh. But not a whole lot, right? Aren't they only like 100 thou wider or something like that? They're not much. I don't know if you know what 100 thou is. That's 10 pieces of paper, sir.
I don't know. I thought they were.
I know, that's why I just told you. That's what I was literally saying.
Well, I'm saying I don't know what the difference.
I know. I'm pretty sure it's not much. It's like 1.1 versus like 1.2 or something like that, I thought.
I think they were because they were like
Bigger gaps than that?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 100,000. It's not a lot, but it's definitely going to be something noticeable. Oh, I like this already. I love where this is going. Oh, yeah, bud. Look how much room for activities is up there. Let's put the body on and see what happens.
You put a bigger battery in for that.
I know, I can run like a whole 850 now or like a 1300. Well, that's fine.
No, that's fine.
That's not where that goes.
Pulled pork said I got a set of the 525 crawlers and I love them so much I bought 2 more sets of G8 and 1 Predator. Damn. Crawler on all the things. That's a man after your own heart there, Jordan.
Yeah.
When we hitting that pulled pork, like, can we be best friends? Yep. Oh yeah, look at that, dude. Look at that. Freaking heck yeah, boy.
I'll move your hand real quick.
I can't because it's holding the motor in the transmission.
So why not just ditch the transfer case?
Because I don't know that this would all fit down there.
Well, looks like there's plenty of room.
God, your mother.
My mother has nothing to do with this.
And now that I think about it, this is a left motor or whatever the hell, and the motor would be on the wrong side if I put the drive
Well, you
shaft.
should have ordered
Fuck you.
it the correct way.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Is that sale still going on?
I don't think so. It's all right. If I really need one, I can buy it, and then I'll just sell the other 2 that I have, or sell some of the ones I have. I don't know. Anyway, plus I just like the idea of like
Overcomplicating.
there's that, but I just like the idea of like still running a transfer case, and you know what I'm saying. All right, fucking whatever.
I mean, it looks like there's plenty of room
In there.
in there.
Well, let's try it. Well, it might hit the seat. Maybe. I don't know. It may hit the seat.
Just hollow out the seat.
Seat delete.
Seat delete.
I like it.
Yep, get rid of the seat, put a fuel cell in the
Done
passenger
loud, nicer. Matt Dean said Square Body Society. Yeah. I've had an idea for an intro for a couple videos for a while. I'm thinking about pulling the trigger on one. I just need a cowboy hat.
Bill probably has one you can borrow.
I don't think he does. I know he had a duster back when I was a kid. He was like the trench coat mafia, like the guys at Columbine.
Alrighty.
Just saying.
I'll watch out for the quiet ones.
Well, you definitely don't have to watch out for him then. Little chatty Cathy over there. Okay, let's see. Ryan said I was going to keep this quiet till I had it in my hands, But I have an IJ on order. It's one resemble a wide open design. I thought I saw that on Facebook.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure you said something about that. And if you're going to keep something secret, I've learned you got to keep it completely secret from the internet, or else everybody knows now. You ready, Luke?
Yep.
You want to borrow my driver?
Nah,
You sure? You want a carpal tunnel instead?
feels so good.
I was gonna say there's no way in hell would I build that body.
Not a fucking chance. Not a chance in hell.
I'm on the last one.
Crawlers
I'm on the last
went
long one.
crawlers went from 175 to 189. Yeah, so it's 140,000. That's really not that big. That's
For what?
the crawler weight.
Oh,
That's under an 1/8 inch. Yeah. Or no, it's not. It's a little above 1/8 inch. But you're going. I mean, I get both sides. I guess I understand why you would say no. I don't want that. I guess. All right, here. Put that. Oh shit! See, we can't. Mother fart balls. There we go. All right, let's see if that works. Mother love bone. Ow. Shit. Okay. This here. I haven't seen Matt tonight yet.
Beast.
Beast.
Yeah. Sorry,
I think he's the last Matt left.
I didn't use his the proper name. Well, SBG Matt hasn't been here yet. Tell the guy it's BFF.
Has he ever?
I don't think so. He
Yeah.
probably why not. He tried to tell Matt he didn't know who I was, but I had a hard time believing that. Just not that I'm famous, but with my
Right.
small spat with other people, I have a hard time believing that. You know what I mean? Skip. Dang, that sure is cool. Dang, that's awesome. Oh, no, that didn't fit either. Why don't you work? Oh, it's not like that. That'd probably be helpful. All right, let's see if we got a seat delete. Oh, my anti-rat bar is in the way. I know that much. God, this is already gonna be a pain for me.
Oh, just move to the other side.
I know,
Come on, guy.
but it's already made for that side. I gotta take it and rebend it, or I gotta make it another one. God, what a pain in the ass this is already.
Does it even clear the? Wow, it just barely clears the skid.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have the spacer under it.
Well, because I have to keep it low so I don't have to seat delete. I can't be having a square body that doesn't have a freaking passenger or driver's seat, actually. It will need that.
So, why did we delete the?
Because I freaking hate it. It's so goddamn big. And it takes up this is a big body, and it takes up the whole front of this freaking truck.
Because it works.
Shut up, Doug.
So we have to get rid of it.
Shut up, Doug. Nobody asked.
So you would think with the number of 3D printed projects you currently have, you don't need to take on more projects.
This works perfectly fine. I must destroy.
That'll self-clear. It's hitting. I might be able to move it forward. Yeah, it needs to go forward. Dude, if I could move that forward like almost nothing, it would fit. Because it's hitting right here. It's like right at the back of that console. Or I could just clearance the console. Or I could put it on 4S, gear it all the way down, and just let it self-clearance.
Self-clearance?
Yeah, that sounds like the plan.
Does he make these in 1/9s?
No, he does not. And I just realized how many of those hub screws I'm missing.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot. You know, that's what happens when you party, though.
This thing has party.
It did party. I like this thing a lot.
Also, are you under the impression that a Toyota axle is close enough to a 9-inch? in this scenario?
Well, I threw that into there to roll it, and now I have two K44 sets. They're at home, so it'll eventually swap. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I think the front is more of an atrocity than anything
Right.
for me personally. Like that could be a 9-inch, roughly. You know what I'm saying? If you squint, you know.
Well, basically, it's like instead of a perfectly round center, it's got flat ends.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a few things I'm willing to pretend about. You know what I mean? If you blew up the 10 bolt, well, it wouldn't even be a 10 bolt anymore because it's 8 lug. So. So got that 44 up front though, which somehow outlasted the rear because I destroyed that ring and pinion.
Well, probably because you're on the gas and
all the time.
yeah, and the front end was just spinning in the air.
Oh, is that how it worked? All the weight was on the back tires.
Yeah.
Okay, I like it. Matt Stevens, somebody needs a Blazing Blazer in their collection. You know what's funny is I was just talking about talking about those with Mike Loman from Mike's RC Garage, Mike's RC, maybe just Mike's RC World. That's what it is. Mike's RC World. Yeah. Because he posted his that he got like.
Doug, did you put the two screws in from the back into those?
Not yet. Because you have to put
No,
those first.
no, they go into the little tabs.
No.
Matt, but that'd be the only way I'd own a Bruiser chassis is if it was a Blazing Blazer.
Yeah. Those little guys?
Up here. Right now.
Where does it go?
They're back here. So they're
behind your dash.
They're behind the dash.
Right here.
You got the dash in the way.
Vert.
I feel like it's one of those ASMR videos.
Yeah. So, and they just go into these little tabs. The only thing that I can come up with is that it's just metal like pins to give strength to
Oh, I see what you
this
mean.
piece. Otherwise I don't know what it's there.
Doesn't that piece go into the firewall?
What?
Doesn't this?
Well, the fender sits
Yeah.
under it. The fender attaches there. So I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, hey, there they are. Right there. I missed that part.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Which really sucks.
Those long ass hands.
So do you want to borrow my driver yet, or are you still?
Yeah, we're gonna take a break from that.
Okay.
I'm going around the horn.
Oh, geez, sorry.
This one's Jordan's.
Oh,
He doesn't like the corner.
Oh, poor guy.
And this is his baby.
you go with that one, Doug, or you want to switch?
Baby or whichever one you want.
Well, I know usually you don't want as
I
much.
usually get the smaller one.
Yeah, that's.
Is the corner smaller?
I mean,
Well,
that
they're
one looks
both
like
corners.
I don't fucking know here. It doesn't matter. I'm just trying to make you happy, babe. I don't know what you want from me.
Come on.
Thank you.
No baby.
Hey, Brandon, we had a request for you to be on here with us at some point in time. Yeah, he said no.
Said nope. His exact words were hell no.
Yeah, no. It's thanks, but no.
Yeah, after I rest, I'm gonna use your driver to pull those 4 long ones back out. At least I don't have to back them all the way out, just enough to get the slide dash back out. Yeah. I gotta pull this back out too.
Tools up real quick.
Awesome.
I'm just in chatty Cathy mode. I'm out of stuff to do.
Ryan said he's going to build his own cage for his IJ. Redline Designs is going to put it together. Uh-oh.
Hey!
That didn't sound good.
Keely was doing something.
Somebody made a dirty ass mess of this place over there.
I think that's all the brownies can get.
Oh man, bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Kill her to death. I mean,
It's going to have half doors, tube fenders, and the hood vent in blue. I'll show you the Jeep it's going to be.
Okay.
Nice.
Can you pick this one up by this?
Yeah.
Is it attached well enough?
I hope so.
Okay.
Yep, it was.
It was. It was good.
Put that back out there.
You know, I invite people over. Haley makes a mess of the
Hit it back
kitchen.
on us again?
Haley made a mess of the kitchen table and the damn dining table downstairs. What a freaking slob, I tell you. She's killing me.
Why would she start paying your half of rent?
I know. I mean, just gonna step on this IJ.
Like you gotta get through this, you gotta get bottoms for these feet.
It has feet on it. I don't understand. I literally looked at it today.
I looked at it too. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yep, just on the chair.
I have no idea what's wrong with it.
Ding, ding, ding.
Really? They have 13 people.
I showed 27.
27.
I'm gonna go out and make it.
Tommy said I was looking for a hard body the last time I was able to join. Then realized that I already have one. I just had to look in the mirror. Insert Seinfeld. Seinfeld baseline. Ruby said I was thinking of making a Blazing Blazer style body from RC full drive Blazer body and make a more modern version for a lot less. If I'm being completely honest, that exact thought has gone through my mind of lopping off a K5 at the door, building that cool little cage and putting a big stupid wing on it.
That Blazer.
Yeah, has definitely crossed my mind.
That was based off of a real rally, a real desert.
Tommy said I actually ended up getting an F-250 hardbody for my Class 0 and figured out the link size to make it all fit. Thanks for the info last time. You are welcome. The only problem I've ever had with those, and I believe I mentioned the last time, was that they're narrow. I've talked to a couple other people that were discussing those, and it's going to be real hard, even with those half-inch flares, to tuck tires under that F-250 body.
You just have to run like a high offset. Plus, you can't run portals, so you don't have to worry about big portals
Right.
kicking it out over the frame.
Yeah.
Run high offset wheels.
But the whole truck's going to be narrower, though.
Yeah, because
So
you're
it's
starting
gonna
with
be-
a narrow body to
Yeah,
begin with.
it's going to be less stable the way I see it. I'm not saying run a K10, which I mean, I'll probably still end up doing just to do it, but
Just know you're gonna run the fuck out of it on the side.
you know, I'm okay with that.
Don't be in love with your paint job.
It's fine. It won't be factory colors.
Doug, I love that Toyota truck beside you. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan.
Looks good.
It's getting there.
One day I'll be able to bring over new projects. The two new projects I have going on right now would not make the trip. They're still very fragile. I'm excited.
Like rock.
Yeah, I was waiting. I knew you were old enough. I was waiting. I didn't expect it out of Jordan.
I love that show.
You want them?
Do I want them?
Yep. No. Oh, okay. I might put them on a YJ or something. Not sure. That I have 4 or 5 of them.
What, YJs?
Technically, one of them's a brute, you know, because it's got a cab.
Don't even start.
Technically, one of them is a brute, right? That one that I'm getting. Isn't that a brute? It's converted.
What one?
The one that's in that package I got off eBay.
No, it's not a brute.
How's that not a brute?
It's just a half cab.
But it doesn't have. There's the back of it's cut off.
He's got to pull back in a separate bed. That's a brute.
Yeah, right? I mean, I don't know my Jeep things. I'm going to trust you, but I do question this a little bit.
It's enclosed behind.
Yeah. It's just a cab.
Then yes, that
Okay,
would be.
cool.
And then you would build a separate bed.
Yeah,
Yes,
because I asked you about
yes,
making
yes.
a truggy out of it. And you said, absolutely not. And I was like, okay, I'm so sorry.
Then yes, that would be classified as a brute.
Tommy got a new printer last week. He's thinking about printing some bodies as well with lightweight filament. I didn't know there was a heavy and light. Isn't it just depend on your infill?
Well, I mean that does affect it, but if you take like the ABS that our bodies are printed in, and then like that same part in PLA is a lot heavier
Really?
by feel. So I've
Oh,
not
okay. Not actual weighted it.
put it on a scale.
I just had a light bulb moment. I'm not going to share it right now, but I just had a light bulb moment.
Hold on to it.
I'm gonna Bamboo H2D. Damn,
Nice.
damn son.
I'm going to keep it a secret just in case I do want to build a leaf spring truck.
Okay, so it's leaf spring.
Yeah, that doesn't. Just because I want to build for that one leaf spring class.
I don't know. There might be a certain Jeep that you gotta look out for.
Gotcha.
X.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah. The one that has 9 pounds of tube work on the top.
Yep.
Super scared. For sure. I'm super scared of that and anything that would have weed leaves all over it. Shaking in my boots. There are some engineering filaments that are out there for aircraft parts. Nice.
You learn new things every day.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I mean, I guess I should have assumed that. Because even at work, engineers use 3D printers before they send it to like the tool room to make like little fixtures and things.
Yeah.
One of what the hell is he making? One of them is making some sort of cup holder thing. What the hell is that thing? He showed it to me once. It's like top secret. He thinks he's gonna market it to the masses and sell a bunch of them. It's like a cup holder, chew holder thing. Shit, what is that thing? I can't remember. He told me what it was. I was like, okay.
Right.
How many of those you gonna sell, bud? 3 to the 3 guys you know. Watch them up.
I need to put some shocks on the back of this thing instead of just using a tire insert.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
Those C-44s look good in there too.
Don't they?
Mm-hmm. Does it feel good knowing that you supported the Chinese government?
Yep.
You fucking traitor. Cup holder with what? I can't remember, dude. I cannot remember. He told me, and I remember just looking at him like, that's cool.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah. Tommy said, been doing research for additive manufacturing for school and stumbled across some things. Insert evil smiling emoji here. I love it. Tommy said, nice pork. Thank you. Oh, wait. You're talking pulled pork.
Nice pork.
Yeah. I just sold a center console piece for Zenkins. I don't remember what this was. Like, I kind of remember what it was for as far as like it had a cup and like a chew holder or something, but I don't. Something about how it went into whatever it was doing and was specifically designed for like a center console of a certain vehicle or something. It was something real weird. I mean, the whole thing was really weird because it's a cup holder slash chew
Right.
thing or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, you're kind of limited on your
Yeah.
3 people there.
Your audience is, so is it hold like your can of
The
chew?
can, that's what I'm
I'm
thinking.
pretty sure it
Or
held
is it a fucking Guinness bit?
No. I mean, if you got both, I'd be real. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it held them like vertically, kind of like when you stack change. I'm pretty sure it held the cans like that or something. I cannot. It was probably like
you can hold different flavors.
Yeah.
Like, which one do I want?
this was like 2 months ago or something, but that made it click in my head. But he showed me. He's like, "Yeah, I need some more refinement." And I was like, "Okay,
All right.
you do you, brother." Oh, speaking of which, Sloan is now calling me brother.
Jeez.
Yeah, and whenever Cletus comes on, she goes, "Hey, yeah, brother." My God. Yeah.
Jeremy said to check your phone.
I can't.
Can't. It's up there.
Been over
Yep,
this.
it's still there.
Yep. Looks good.
It's still live.
Gotta remember to take this home because this is my actual charger for my phone. I lost my garage. I don't know where the hell it went. I thought I left it over here, but Jesus, be careful. Those hoods are expensive, bud.
Are they?
Yeah,
Especially when they're not in stock.
yeah. And especially now that they have the 80s grill, you know,
I did see that.
I hate it. And I'm glad other people hate it too.
I'm not a fan.
As a, like, that really trips my trigger kind of OCD thing, I'm glad so many other people were like, that's wrong. Like, it's just not right at all. And, you know, like, my point that I made on somebody's post or whatever was doing that correctly would have just been a new mold for a cab. And while that would have, I'm sure, been a decent cost for RC Full Drive, from the fender forward, the whole thing's different at 81. And it would have put out a whole different Chevy square body possibility. You could have opened, what, 8 different years of possibilities. You could have sold grills, you know, like, so the 81 grill, 82, all the 80 grills, you could have sold all of those. You could have sold the flat 80s style, like, cowl hoods. You could have done so much stuff with it if you would have just done it right. But instead, I'm pretty sure they just hogged out the marker lights and then just slapped that 80s grill in there. And we're like, good.
Looks good. Can't see it from my
The
house.
bumpers are different, the cowl's different, the hood's different, the fenders are
But at
different.
that point, if you're gonna do a new cab, why wouldn't you do a different truck?
Because you've already got the copywriting for the Chevy stuff. And you've already got, I mean, if you think about it, you have 90% or 50%, I
Careful,
guess.
those are expensive.
I have like 7 at home. I bought them while they were in stock. But
Running out of stock.
yeah, but you've got 50% of the cab, and in all honesty, you're not changing anything but the fenders from here forward, the hood from here forward, and then the back. It really wouldn't have been that bad. I mean, obviously, I'm not a die maker, you know, whatever, but like mold maker. But just in general, like, if you have the access to people that can make something at least this good or that good, even though that has its problems as well, this has its problems, but still, like, you could have brought a whole new body or a whole new cab at least to market. The bed would be the same.
So I saw somebody ask about, like, why do they only stick with Toyotas and Chevys?
Because
Like,
they have the top, they have
Yeah.
the licensing.
it's like they need a Dodge, they need a Ford, they need whatever the case may be.
I would love to see some sort of Dodge as well, and I would buy one, but the market for a square body versus the market for anything else full size is going to be so much higher. You know, like, you could probably sell maybe a brick or a bullnose, maybe. but I don't think you could sell anything else. I mean, you would sell them, but
Not as well as.
yeah, because that one Chinese company already makes the dent side Bronco. That's basically a TRX4 replacement, and those are super nice. So you're out there, you might be able to make a dent side. Like that would probably sell okay.
Ryan said he rolled his 6 buggy this past weekend down a 2-foot hill. The cage held the roll, the servo did not. I was crawling down off camber and one tire was in the air, started to slide, and bye-bye.
I hate you, man, so much.
Dodge Dakota convertible dually record.
I do have to say the first gen Dakota convertibles were super cool. Once again, this is definitely an age thing where
Yeah.
you look back on it without the view that Doug and I do, but I think they were cool. Would I own one? Probably not.
I think they were cool, but it was a very small.
Oh yeah, and it's a
Niche
niche
market.
group that nobody wants. But I don't know if they made it size correct. A Dakota would be okay, but I think you'd be better off making a hard body Ranger.
Oh, I think the Ranger would sell.
If I was now that I think about it, if you weren't gonna make a dent side Ford, a Ranger would be killer.
I know that truck.
I don't know if I'd do a round body or a square body Ranger.
Oh, because if you did the Ranger, then you could be the Mazda. See,
this is
marketing guys.
different grills, and all of a sudden you got 5 different trucks. Dude.
Yeah.
RC Full Drive, just reach out.
I have reached out. I've literally emailed them and talked to.
No, I was telling RC Full Drive to reach out.
Well, they won't reach out to me, but I have chatted with the powers that be. I've messaged my friend, Facebook friend that I met through Mr. Kirby, that I know on a hey, I see you level. We're not friends, I guess, but I've messaged my contact, I guess, RC Full Drive and said, hey, these things would be super. I did not call them stupid. These things would be super freaking cool if you guys did this. Like, these are the things that if I were you would make sense to make. Especially now that they're doing all the old school tires.
Yeah.
There's 3 different tires I've sent them. Like, hey, these would be sick. I'd buy like 4 sets of each of them just to have some on the shelf for when they're not in stock. And then also have like 2 or 3 on each one. Nothing. We'll look into it.
Yeah, I can see Rangers and I can see like
I think a dead side would be
the early F-150s.
Yeah. Was it 73 to 79, right? So a dent side.
I think it should make a 2022 F-150. That's not a Raptor.
So
Anyway,
about things that wouldn't sell very well. No, I mean, in Lexan, I'm sure it's a lot easier to make the mold and pop them out and get a return on your investment. I get it, but it just, to a point, you've done so much with this body. There's no way you haven't made 10 times your input or your investment on the K5, K10. There's not a chance in hell you haven't made your money back.
you know what you should do? Do a Ford Ranger, make a TF4, but make it solid rear leaf, front independent, 4-wheel drive. It's a lot of extra moving parts, but if anybody can do scale 4-wheel drive,
Yeah.
they get that
If they're going to make a new chassis,
that swing arm.
I'm back to the dent side. What's the 4-wheel drive? The TTB? Yeah, the TTB. Well, then dent side, didn't that be the bullnose, right? I don't bull or Drake, one or the other. Anyway, like that. Or they do that super rare where the whole thing moved, but it's like a Y.
Oh, the big Y.
I can't remember what the hell that's called. You know what I'm talking about? It was only on like super special edition bands and shit. It was really weird. So like, if I remember correctly, the the arms like bolt to the chassis, and they go up and then like out to the ends, and like it was very hard to explain. Very hard to explain. Didn't each side have a pumpkin or something like that though? The transfer case wide, and each side had a
think
pumpkin
so.
or something like that. It was wild.
It's like it's like dual outputs off of the transfer case.
Yeah.
Shooting back forward.
Ooh,
Yeah.
See, Tommy's already 89. If a Bronco 2, if you made a Bronco 2 and you scaled it correctly where it wasn't monstrous, like to try and be the same
Yeah.
size as this, you put a Bronco 2 on a short wheelbase chassis,
Yeah. Yep.
I'm in. I'll take one. A V-drive setup, that's
Yep.
what it was.
Yep.
Ryan said 60s, 67, 72 bump sides are really good looking trucks. I agree. But if I was going to put my money on it, I don't think that would be as popular as some other options.
Did you see one of the desert racers took that V-drive idea for the back?
Mhm.
Yeah. Some nice machine work in that
Yeah.
piece.
Was that Rami one?
Maybe.
I don't know that it was Robbie Central. I don't know that it was somebody like well known.
Real quick, Ryan, I prefer the bump sides to a dent side. So I do agree with you. I just don't think there are a lot of people like you and I that would buy a bump side over a dent. Anywho. Yeah, I don't remember who it was, but I saw that on Facebook. And I said the same thing you just said. I was like,
Mhm.
that is a lot of machine work,
Yeah.
a lot of time.
Oh, it was Robbie Gordon. Okay.
Okay, there
I think they said they actually got the idea off of a tractor, like a hub,
Yeah.
a front hub or something.
you go. Because there were portals or something,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. That's wild. Oh, let's see here. See if I can see if this will work.
Speaking of off-road, I'm looking forward to the King of Hammers coming around again, so I can watch one screen of that and one screen of work.
Whoa.
Oh, did we miss something?
No, just Jeremy. I pulled up my thing. he showed me his chew.
Oh, okay.
Isn't King of the Hammers not till February?
No, usually beginning of January, I think.
Cool.
I thought. I could be wrong. I've been wrong once before.
It's happened.
Just once.
Yeah.
Not much, but it's happened. Here we go. Okay. Now I'm back. I was really far behind, so I had to.
And buy as many bump sides as Matt has K10s. Pulled pork, don't know exactly. I was thinking it was beginning of January, and Jordan said February, so we don't know. But it's always fun to watch.
Yeah, bump size. They have a lot of character to the bodies.
January 22nd through February 7th.
Oh, okay.
So yes, we were right.
So the one thing, back to the Fords real quick. The one thing that I don't know how you guys feel, to a degree, I like the 60s Fords, kind of like the EV, where they don't have a big arch in the back.
No.
They kind of have that like side skirt thing. But what sucks is when people lift them, they've got to go like 37,000
clear that
inches
skirt.
to clear
Yeah.
the skirt, and they're running like 36s with like 18-inch lift just to clear the skirt.
Nope.
But I also understand. I don't know that I'd want to cut it either.
If you're gonna do that, no. If you're gonna do that, you're already modifying it. Cut it and wide body that thing so they tuck. Oh, I understand it.
I'll be real honest. The more I look at early Bronco, like stock looking early Broncos, the less I want to build one.
Really?
Yeah, that rear wheel arch is fucking terrible.
Just cut it out. That's what everybody did anyway. That's why the original ones are so fucking expensive.
Yeah, but like then you put like the fender flares on it, but I don't know.
Just widen it. Then they tuck.
But I don't like, because then if you have clearance for the front or
Yeah.
for the rear, then the back has, this much space between the tire and the top of the fender.
I'm gonna run probably tiny little swampers on it anyway. I'm probably gonna stretch these on some 1.9s. That's what I'm thinking.
You guys have fun.
I think it's gonna be a blast because they're like what I was thinking and kind of what I told Jordan and Metric Matt is they're gonna be so incapable that I think they're actually gonna be fun. Because like it is super cool, you know.
As someone who has driven both the stock YJ, which is decently fun, and my small tired K10, any less capable than that is why I'm not even going to drive it.
You guys are doing these on short wheelbase TF2s, right?
We don't know.
Yeah.
Ish.
No.
Ish.
They're gonna be
It's a gray area.
they're gonna be roughly this size, but they'll be EVs. So I do agree with Jordan. They're not gonna be in scale with everything else, and that does bother me a little.
These are going to be
You
a
want to build it that much less.
No.
these are going to be a Trail 2 vehicle.
But yeah, I mean, I broke my friggin' TF2 on that trail. It's gonna be the same shit. Plus, like once I start looking at
Once you axle swap, it's all good.
see, that's what I'm saying. I was gonna put booms under it. That way I can set the width and everything. Like I'm in. I'm even in if we do shrink them down.
What axles does Boom have?
Go all the way to I think the BR60s or the 60 I believe is what I have in the back of the Bird. And I mean it's like that much narrower on each side than the K10 is.
Right,
So
the center section is Toyota. Right?
it's something.
They're round.
It's
yeah.
It's that like that could be a 9-inch or a Toyota or an 8 3/4. You know, like
However you want to paint it up.
whatever you want to pretend it is, and just put a little like marker on it and say 9-inch or whatever. Interesting.
Right.
They're super useful, but whatever.
Are they that durable? Are they that durable?
I see people putting them on like trucks, like crawlers, like 4.3s, and I assume they're not being nice to them. Because a lot of people will tell you to get rid of the TF2s and go with booms, boom 80s.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're what, the same width or narrower.
I think
Easier to fit.
it's the same or a little like 5 millimeters narrower or something.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I did all that math whenever I was building the Verb this spring.
Well, then GCM has their narrow axles, don't they?
Yeah, but we gotta pay fucking bazillion dollars in tariffs and import fees and all that shit. I'd rather just buy booms because I'm gonna have to pay the same thing, and I know that they'll actually work and they're metal. Whereas GCM is like that.
Nylon or whatever.
Yeah.
For that shit.
But they use like a AR-44 style diff.
GCM.
Yeah.
Like machine, like ring and pinion and stuff is all, I think, the same as.
Yeah. You know what you could do? Now that it's under new ownership, you could always put narrow AR-44s under it. Old biff tubes.
Did anybody ever respond to
And
that?
I was gonna say I never got a reply.
Yeah, because I went back and looked.
I'm assuming since he's in Montana, he's not gonna be at Beats Creek anymore. I don't know. What you looking at there, bud?
My panhard bar was a little long.
Here, you just lift it.
Yeah.
That's what the kids on Facebook do. They just put the preload all the way up and then be like, yeah, it's great.
Ryan says, yeah, couldn't cut a 66 Ford over 67 Bronco. I love the uncut rear fender old Bronco. They look really good.
I think stock it looks cool just because it's like that's what it's supposed to look like kind of thing. You know what I mean?
closest I'll come to an old style Bronco is a axial.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy one of those either. Talk about too damn big for this.
Too
So
big,
that's what we're building apparently.
Well, yeah, I mean that's what we're getting at, bud. But if you want to scale it down, I'm down to buy a set of booms just to do these things. To have them correct at like a 9-inch wheelbase. Freaking stupid.
I don't know. You gotta talk to your old hill leader.
He's in a tank.
we do?
Yeah, because the short wheelbase is 9.5.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to be on leads all the way around though, right?
No, just rear.
And does that have a radius arm up front?
Yeah, it does.
I can build a set of those. I can get behind that. I don't know that I'd do it like totally scale. I'd probably run a rod directly into the mount, raise it there, and then just use like 2 bolts to hold it together. That way the bolts are on top and bottom, and then I'll just put the tube runs right in the middle of it. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I would want to.
Problem is,
figure
there's not really a upper mount on. Well, I guess I don't know if the length, but
Bruh. I've seen you make complete tube chassis, and you're going, "There's no mount for upper
No
link. I'm out.
Can't do it.
I'm out, dude. I'm out. I can't.
well, I know, but like that style of
We are so far beyond making an upper mount and that being a big deal. And that's like your red flag. You're like, I can't. I don't know. It won't happen.
no, I'm not glinting those. I'm
Oh,
just saying.
There you go. It doesn't take you a year to put links on and still not get it right.
Yeah, because I mean that's my plan is to do radius arms and leave sail back.
If we're
Yeah.
gonna,
Now might be your chance to buy it back.
but after current events,
It is at my house.
it is at your house. And events.
And I do have money in my bank account.
There you go.
Was it attached to the PayPal? I mean, that was a whole issue. If it's not in the PayPal.
Well, so you see, Doug, I live in 2025.
Oh, okay.
All of my shit's linked.
Gotcha.
So, see what he wants for it. Offer him 35% and be like, how does that feel?
Glenn the Glenn.
Yeah. So I told my dad, I said, I Glenn the shit out of Glenn, and I feel great about it. I slept like a baby.
I mean, I always do.
I slept really good last night. I actually woke up to my alarm, which was surprising. I haven't done that in forever. But anyway. You have your 4Runner still, right? That's your TF2?
Yeah, that's not going anywhere.
Are you going to swap it or anything, or what are you doing? What's your plan?
Swap it with what?
As far as actuals, stuff like that.
Already done.
You already have?
Got F10Ts in there.
That's good. F10
Ah,
T's
that's great. I forgot about that. Okay. Huh. You do have a set of D44.
I have another set of stock TF2 axles
Yeah, kind
that
of
aren't destroyed yet.
getting tired of those. I have a set. I've kept a couple sets just in case in the future. So like when I kind of like what I was talking about today in that video of, I organized everything and I was like, holy shit, I have a bunch of shit. I went a little far and did exactly what I was afraid of doing, where I sold too much stuff. And then I was at Rocktober, and when we were looking around, I was like, ooh, I can make a complete truck. Except for I sold that random transmission I had for that, or what, like whatever. So, Rap said 6 more Fridays until Christmas. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Yeah. Yeah. I don't get my Christmas money until like the week of Christmas. It's freaking stupid.
I'm trying to set up a Christmas party for like the beginning of December.
They do that at work, and I absolutely refuse to go.
Actually, we're going to be up near you.
Really?
Yeah, we're going to indoor party.
Oh. Yeah.
Never been.
No.
Nope.
I went.
Looking forward to it.
When did I go? I went with somebody. I can't remember who it was. Oh, it was with my old coworkers when I worked construction before I started where I'm at now. And they're all like 5'4" and weigh like 114 pounds. And we got on the carts and they're like, "This is gonna be great." And me and this other dude that I'm friends with, who's like 6'7" and probably 340 pounds or whatever. Me and him are on these carts, like this stuffed in there, and we're kind of racing each other, keeping up. And all of a sudden, we're like getting lapped by
Lapped
these
by
dudes.
the-
I'm like, their cart weighs 150 pounds less than mine does. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Mine stuck pretty well though. Like you could just floor it all the way around in the corner because it couldn't really.
Yeah, I think I let off it like in 2 corners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Otherwise, you just go.
Yeah. Hammer down.
Did you do the little oval?
I don't think so. We ran the like
Like the little slick track or whatever it is?
Mm-mm. We
No.
ran the road course thing, and this was probably 15 years
The
ago.
Grand Prix.
Because we went last year because the guys came up from Louisville for PRI. And then-
Where?
Yeah.
Again.
Whoa!
So we went over there, and there was a big group that was running the road course. So they're like, it's going to be 45 minutes or whatever. So we're like, well, we'll do one whatever
Yeah, slick track, whatever it is.
course of the slick track, and you could basically kick it sideways and drift the whole thing.
Really?
It was a lot of fun.
That's cool. Yeah.
Because I was not expecting, because I mean it's like basically the width of from here to like in there.
Oh,
Like
I get.
it's tiny.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is going to be dumb. This is just going to be.
Yeah.
But then you kick it sideways and.
You,
pretty
you
fun.
end up taking up more room.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's cool.
it's kind of pricey for what it is, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
It's each run, I think it's 7 minutes. Which is pretty decent time for doing all the
no.
turning back and forth. And I didn't realize that there were gas carts. I thought everything was electric when being indoor. So, and buddy at work, he went this weekend with a birthday party, and he said, if you go upstairs, when you get to the upper level, you can tell that there's fumes up there.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know about you. So you ran twice, right? You ran the Grand Prix and the slick track.
Yeah.
7 minutes doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a lot to be.
That's an arm workout.
That's a
Yeah.
lot to be throwing
Yeah.
that cart around.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking, oh, let's just buy 2. And everybody was like, well, let's do one and then go another. And then like after 7 minutes, I was just like,
Gumby arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the slick track, and then we did the Grand Prix or whatever it is, and then all the other guys did another one. I was like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys, Rad Raff brought up Christmas. Do you, either of you asking for anything related? Or, no?
Nope, because RC for me is if I wanted to get it.
Yeah, that's kind of what,
I mean, even if she tried, she wouldn't know where to start.
yeah.
The only
So, no.
RC things I have some fab things, but it's all just like Amazon list.
Yeah.
But very, very few RC car stuff this year.
I do need some more fab cabs and some stuff from Andre. But I don't think Lid and I are getting each other anything. We kind of just decided, because we were going to go to her mom's for the whole thing, but then all her siblings and everybody decided that they wanted to go the week before Christmas and then come home the week of Christmas. And Lid was like, do you think you can go? I was like, no, I can't take a whole week off in December after I've already done all the things I've done all year.
Mhm.
Like, I don't have any vacation left. I can't call in for 5 days straight. That means I'm fired. Or it's voluntarily quit, but like so now I guess they're all gonna go down there. So she's taking the kids for a week right before Christmas, going down to her mom's house. I guess I'll be by myself. So there will be RC cars all over the house.
Already at Matt's.
Apollo and I will be doing RC things
Right.
all night after work. Like, what are you doing now? Oh, I mean, definitely like doing housework.
Coffee table service bars and parties. It's like it's a lot warmer in here.
Yeah. I need to have my buddy Casey come over and wire up my heater I got from Jeremy. Even though I don't want to do like a whole lot, but it should at least knock the chill off of it. It's big enough. I think you're supposed to put it like in the ceiling, but I think if I put it on the floor and let it shoot out, and
It'll
like,
go up.
then up, yeah. Maybe.
Sounds like a good game plan.
It's a good plan.
Good plan.
Don't know if it's gonna work or not, but it's a good plan.
Having a garage heater is nice.
Yeah.
The few weeks that I went without it, it's like the fuck.
Yeah. But you have a basement that is your fab shop though.
Right.
I would have so much more done if I had a temperature controlled, climate controlled shop like that.
If I had an attached garage, then I'd probably have myself a little TIG welder too.
I was gonna bring that up as well. I think I'm getting projects in my head that are gonna be a bitch to raise. And I'm really kind of like thinking I really need to get my TIG going. Jeremy sent me some tanks of argon. They were like $100 a piece, but they were in Columbus, Ohio. I was like, I don't need them that bad at all. So, I don't want to drive to Ohio.
Ryan loves go-kart racing, so much fun. Doctor said the last time he went kart racing was in Myrtle Beach for fall break several years ago. Hardly anyone there, and rode so much we couldn't hardly walk the next day.
That's awesome.
So that's what, 4 rounds?
Ryan said, yeah, I definitely would too. I definitely need a wood stove in my garage. Yeah. Like I was saying earlier about houses and stuff, like I'm just looking for a basement at this point. Like I'm just gonna move all my RC stuff inside. It's gonna be so much easier on it because like all my shelf trucks, after a year, the tires are all cracked all the way around the rims. Just because the heat, like a normal day in the summer will go from, you both have been there, 75 in the morning, and then they sit up on a shelf at like my eye level, and it's 110 for 6 hours, and then comes back down to set. Like it just bakes them to death. On the flip side of that, if I paint trucks with actual automotive paint and I put them up on the shelf, that shit is baked hard in like a day. I could clear it, it's gassed out, you know. So Dustin said actually the lines were so short we actually didn't have to get out of the car to start a new race. I love it when that happens.
That's cool.
That's the best. You need to keep going. I don't know if you knew or not, but unless it's 90 degrees, you ain't shit.
Oh.
Yeah, keep going. Hell yeah, brother.
Mm.
Hell yeah.
That's all I got.
Totally realistic too. Like I've seen plenty of K5s do that.
Yeah.
Especially on 35-inch swampers.
Yeah.
Like at least 40 inches of wheel travel.
Minimum.
I mean, you Google it, they're everywhere.
Yeah.
Dustin said, I think they had 5 tracks. One day pass covered all. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. But things down in Myrtle Beach are so like set up for that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's a tourist trap.
Yeah. Well, that, and usually they're really cool about shit. Like if there's nobody in line and you've paid for, a pass or a bunch of races, or it was like,
Yeah, go ahead.
7 minutes, might as well be 35. It's fine. I don't care. We did, I did the math on somebody. There was a guy down there that I talked to when we went to Panama City, I think, and he had jet skis. And it was like $70 for 10 minutes of jet ski time or some shit like that, right? And he's like, oh, I got 14 of them or 12 or whatever the hell. And immediately my brain's like, that's a lot of money an hour. And he's like, yeah, I stand out here during the summer, just rent jet skis, chill on the beach, look at girls, drink beer. yeah, here's your jet ski. Give me my money. Don't kill yourself. Don't burn down my jet ski. He's like, that's all I do. So, fuck.
Pay me, sign.
I have life wrong. This dude just lives in Panama City, rents jet skis, makes God only knows how much money during the summer, and probably doesn't do jack shit during the winter because if he's smart, he's supposed to away money.
Right.
Tommy said things in Myrtle Beach suck. Joey's RC Life. What's going on? I really enjoyed Myrtle Beach, Tommy. I like it down there. I don't know that I would ever move, but I like it down there. Came in late, that's fine. That's
I've
fine.
been there one time, and it was. What did we go there for? I think it's just vacation.
Yeah.
Because we were down at, we went to a dance thing. Oh no, I think it was for dance. Went to a dance thing in Myrtle Beach. And then we went from there up to Cape Cod for a week.
Your fluffy dog doesn't listen very well. You're a shitty dog.
I hate to break it to you, but that's a rabbit.
Same. Potato, tomato.
Get in there with the box.
That'd be hilarious.
Get in there, we'll ship you out.
I came downstairs the other day and she wasn't there.
Yeah.
Because that's where her hay comes in.
It's a special hay. You can't just go to the store.
Yeah, it's not hay, it's hay.
I have no idea. It comes in. I don't know. This giant box.
Tommy said he lived there for 8 years. Sucks big donkey balls. Actually, 10 years. I just expressed to him. Joey's RC Life said came in late. I like that Chevy.
Appreciate it.
It's in shiny primer. It's basically shadow gray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
Or is it Nardo gray?
Nardo, whatever the hell. Shiny primer with clear coat. That's what it looks like to me. Man, this one has some thick ass mold lines too. Golly.
I mean, get the RC 4-wheel drive quality there, bud.
Yeah. And you know what? In all honesty,
That mold line could have been a whole other front end.
could have. And now that I got to thinking about it, they had the K5 and then they came out with the K10. So they've made either a copy of the mold of the whole front half of this thing, or they had another one made. Actually, I know they had another one made because the fender wells on the K10s are bigger than the K5s. So they've already done it once.
Wait, it is?
Yeah.
Fender?
The fenders on the K10s are bigger than the K5s.
They're like this. They're more open.
Like that?
Like that.
Let's say I have a K10 back there, but I'm not going.
I'm pretty sure they go farther back. I have two over here. I'm just really lazy. Yeah. Pretty sure.
That's not attached.
Yeah, it's not attached. I took everything out. Pretty sure this is shorter. On the K10.
Maybe a hair?
Yeah. I know it's smaller because Scott mentioned it whenever.
Maybe by a rabbit.
About an inch and 3/8 right there. Tell you what. Yes, sir. See, told you. Don't fucking question me.
That was right.
Damn right.
Square body god.
Tell my wife too.
Square body Rayman.
Everybody's got to have their thing, I'm not into Jeeps like some people. So, speaking of which, I was traveling through the hood the other day. Well, not the hood, but my neighborhood. There's a guy around the corner from me that I'm almost positive they're both JKs. One's a 2-door, the other's a 4-door. They're both white. They're both lifted. And everything that's not a body panel is black on both of them, including the wheels. They are like twins of each other. One just has 2 left doors. And I was
Take it
sitting,
easy, Dustin.
I was sitting there and I was looking at him and I was just like, I get it to a point, but like, also, I don't get it. Because if I had 2 different Jeeps, like, they'd look different. Whatever.
Is International still sitting there?
Every once in a while.
Okay.
It goes somewhere. I don't know, but randomly it just shows up. I do like that Scout though.
Yeah. See, there could be another body idea.
Yeah. Scout would be cool. I don't know who you'd ask for that though. I don't know who owns the copyright to international stuff. Well, the Scout. I don't know if international would own it anymore. Because even
I can see Boone coming out with that one.
100%
Yes.
on that VRX02.
Yep.
That'd be killer. Because I don't know who owns.
But yeah, I don't know who owns international
Let's
stuff.
find out. We'll Google it right now. Who owns international trucks? Navistar. International Motors LLC, which is a part of Volkswagen.
Really?
Mm-hmm. The Traton Group. Navistar rebranded as International Motors LLC in 2024. International joins other truck and bus brands like Scania and MAN. Interesting. The subsidiary of Traton. So,
Triton.
Traton, Traton. Does Volkswagen own International? Volkswagen Ag obtained the Scout brand after acquiring American truck manufacturer International Motors in 2021, and the Scout brand was relaunched in 2022. What?
Is that real title?
It
It looked like it wiggled. Yeah.
it does.
Okay.
They all do. It has real narrow X's on
Scout Motors. What?
it. Yeah, they're bringing the Scout back with it's an EV though.
Of course it is. Yeah.
It was good until that.
Scout brand was conceived in 1959 by International Harvester. Da-da-da-da. Scout Motors plans to sell vehicles directly to consumers and service its vehicles itself, following the direct sales model used by competitors like Tesla, Rivian, and Polestar. So you could 100% do a Scout.
Mhm.
And Scouts are super freaking cool too. I like Scouts a lot.
Tell Metric to find a Scout body.
You can print them. Because what's
better
his
than
dude?
that
What's his dude who made
Bronco.
all those roosters?
What?
Be better than that Bronco.
We're in the same boat. Where it'd be narrow and small.
Well, yeah.
shit. Unless it was a Scout 2, the bigger 70s ones. Because the originals were what 600s, then 800s, I think. They're small. The Scout is being made in South Carolina, so you can pick it up on the way to the beach. That's a good point. Go to Myrtle Beach, pick up a Scout, chill out there, and rent jet skis for a living.
Right. All in one trip.
Drive a brand new Scout on the beach while renting jet skis. I'm out. The new Scouts are also a mashup with Rivian. It will have all of their electronics packages. Oh, that's cool. I don't know a whole lot about EVs, but I know that Rivians are seemingly really nice.
Yeah. In fact, what's your Amazon trucks are Rivian?
Yeah.
Talked to the driver today about his.
Yeah?
He absolutely loves it.
Yeah. A lot of my Amazon drivers lately have been driving their own personal vehicles. I was standing outside with my daughter and waiting for the bus on Monday when I couldn't make it to work because I couldn't fucking get there. And all of a sudden we're sitting there and it's like this car just comes down the street real slow. And I kind of looked at her and I was outside my house. So, I'm just like, we doing all these? And he pulls up and the car stops and I looked at her and she's looking at me like, what the hell are we doing? I was like, just. And he gets out, he's like, hey man, Amazon. I was like, okay. He's like, here's your package. I was like, thank you.
Dude, we've got like packages dropped off at like 8 o'clock or 8:30 at night before.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh,
what the hell?
Yeah.
From personal cars.
Yeah. There have been some, it was probably early this summer. I was leaving the house. It was maybe 5:30. I opened the door as the Amazon person was opening my glass door to put oh buddy. I was like, you don't know how close to death you just were. Like, like, that was a large mistake. Sorry. But yeah. Matt, sell me all your RC cars for $5. You put 4 zeros on, 4 zeros on the back of that, and you got a deal.
Thomas says they need to do an EV vehicle class. Tesla and Prius rock rollers.
Yes. But Colton is here.
I see that.
Yeah, so
Welcome.
for those of you that don't
Yeah.
know, he owns the RC Chop Shop. Good dude. Has a four-door Nissan that's actually pretty cool. That's Chris money.
Chris money.
I can't get any of you to come buy me out, even if you all piled up together. You and Jim and Chris, just come over to my house and give me a big fat stack of cash, take everything. I'll give you the password to the YouTube channel. You can rename it, take everything. I'll give you shirts, banners, all of it.
Well, he wouldn't be able to use those if he renamed it.
Well, he can sell them before he
Rags. Rags.
Duh. Or rags. That's about all they're good for anyway, half the time. I'm testing my Starlink Mini Mobile. That's super cool.
Where are you at?
Are you at your shop or are you just out some like doing Subaru things with your lesbian friends? I like the Subaru. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
It was kind of cool. I mean, wasn't as cool as that bug I saw on the way up here the other day, but I can't believe you didn't like that. That thing's cool. Let's see if I have it.
It's hard to like.
You know who would like that?
Shut your fucking mouth right now.
Do you know who would like that?
Shut your fucking mouth right now.
Was
Fuck.
it the one that
Shut
was like
up.
looks off road?
Yeah, it's red.
red and black. I
It's
think.
like
a
a
new,
big head
it's a
on
new
back?
bug. Yeah.
It was at the car meet at Portillo's.
Really?
Yeah, a while back.
I think it's not like super, oh my God, cool.
No doors.
It had doors.
Oh, did it? This
It may not have.
It didn't then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That may have been the whole like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't have any doors. But like, I thought
Yeah.
it was at least neat.
Take it easy, Tommy.
Not Tommy.
See ya.
I'm just saying. I know another guy that would really enjoy that.
Colton said so far this sucks. Can't even watch this without buffering. That's stupid.
Oh,
That sucks.
sounds like a star stink.
I do agree that Ding Dong would like that.
Yep.
I won't disagree with that. However, I think it's a little different.
It's different than
Why? Because you like it.
It's different than anything else. Like the same old, same old.
I think it's different because I like it, and I like it because I like it, not because everyone else is going to hate it. Because I feel like that person likes a lot of things because everyone's going to hate it, and he's like, "Ugh, I love when people hate things."
Fair. I feel like he did it because that's what he could afford to modify.
that's also pretty true. Like, if you're driving in a, 2001 Bug,
Lifted bug on 31s.
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of cool. Like I said, like I was telling Jordan, it's kind of cool in a like people do that to the old ones,
Mhm.
the brown bugs.
Isn't it a stick car too?
I think so.
I think so. Yes.
It's semi cool. Like it's not something I'd go out and buy or build, but like just seeing it, I was like, oh, it's not insanely crazy. I don't think.
Then the one step cooler would be if it's a diesel.
TDI.
TDI. Yep.
A guy got me the other day on Facebook because he took the Volkswagen logo and turned it upside down, and he's got a black bug that's like slammed on, I think it was 22s, and it had a stack. And I was like, that's fake. It's AI or whatever. Because I'm looking at the logo, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. He's like, it's not AI, and you're an idiot. And then posted like 9,000 pictures of it and a link to his Instagram.
Mm.
And I was like, oh yeah, that's real.
I followed a new body Jetta on the way up here. It's like tan in color, low pro tires on it, and the license plate said no spark.
That's awesome.
Is a diesel, and I believe it was a stick too.
Yeah. One of my best friend's husbands, he has a diesel Cruise, and his license plate is like DSL CRUZ or something like that. And it's super cool. So he lives over there by Jeremy, actually.
So across the street.
basically. I also work.
You made it seem like it was
So far away.
over there across
I
town.
mean, I
He
can't.
lives way over, across the
That's
street.
not what I said. It's not what I meant either. I have to be very careful about, like, oh, he doesn't live that far away. Like, he lives over by Jeremy. You both know what I'm saying. Jeremy knows about where I mean. I'm not gonna be like, oh, Jeremy's address is 3467, like whatever the hell.
That's really funny. That is what it is.
Yeah. He's like, that's my actual house address, stupid. But and then I also work with a guy that lives in that neighborhood, which freaked me out because I followed him all the way from work, and I'm following like across Whiteland Road, and we're like getting closer and closer and closer to my house. I'm like, where's this dude going? And right there at that stop sign, he hooked a left. It's like, holy shit! Like, man, this dude could ride together.
I was gonna say, you can carpool, yeah.
Yeah, he works in different plant than I do, so it's fine.
Make friends.
I don't do
No?
that a whole lot of work. That's a real sketch.
We followed him home one day. It's like, hey, bud, where you work?
You know what would be terrible is to ride to and from work with somebody. That sounds terrible.
It's not terrible. If you like actually like the person, it's not that bad. I had a job with he's like my third step cousin, whatever the hell, and we drive together out to Plainfield. I drive to his house to Bargersville. I drive to his house in Bargersville, and then he drive up to Plainfield and back, and then I drive home. This is when I lived with my grandparents. It wasn't bad. Plus, at the time, I was driving a 75 Olds 88 that barely had heat, and his truck had heat, so like I didn't really care. I was in.
Fair.
Yeah. That was in my like legit driving a beater with barely any heater days. We were talking about that today because I was talking about getting a new car and like leveling up, through the years and all that stuff. And because I don't really want a payment right now, so I'm on the edge of buying a relatively almost new car, like we've discussed, or saving up like $2,500 and buying a '96 Camry and just driving that, or a 2006, whatever at this point.
It'll get recalled for still running.
Yeah. Or, a 1997 Corolla or whatever the hell you have.
It's an 06.
Okay, see, I was closer to me.
Honda Accord.
You know what I really don't miss by any means, but I drove for a while because my stepmom drove the wheels off of it and then I finished it off. She had a Metro.
Ugh.
Dude, the gas mileage that thing got that I would have now, it would take me like 3/4 of a gallon of gas to get to work and back.
We used to have a mid-80s Ford Estiva. Yeah. It was bright orange. We called it the pumpkin.
My buddy that his dad owns 44 Junkyard.
Mhm.
They got a Festiva in there, and someone had taken the back seat out and cut down a love seat and put it in the back. And there was a mural of Bob Saget with an eye patch on the hood. We called it the Saget Special. It had ATV tires on the front. It was
jeez.
the dumbest goddamn thing ever. But we drove that down like in the woods and shit.
Sounds like a bug.
It was so stupid. It was close. It was a little rougher than the bugs, but it was super cool. I had so much fun doing stuff with him because like his dad would get stuff in that ran, but at the time, in 2000, 2001, wasn't worth anything. It was like a 84, Olds, what's that, Calais or whatever the front wheel drive ones are.
Yes.
Shit like that. And he'd be like, I'm just going to crush it. And we're like, well, it runs. He's like, I don't give a fuck. And we'd take it out in the woods and just beat the dog shit out of it. And then he'd crush it. But we were just out there at 16, just having a blast. We'd do like bump to pass, kind of, like racing around in the bottom field and shit. It was super fun.
It's cool to just walk through that junkyard because you never know what you're going to see there.
Same shit that's been there for 40 years. I tried to buy some of those cars before they were super rotten, and Chuck knew what I was doing with them. I mean, they're all, old full-size GMs and shit. He's like, you're not going to derby that. I don't want to sell it for that. I'm like, okay. And still to this day, half those cars are still sitting there. I'm like,
Last time we walked through there was like 60s, like a Chevelle that was full of hydraulics and everything. It caught fire, so everything was just burned, but the pumps were still in it, the cylinders were
It's
still
an
in it.
Impala.
Is it Impala?
Okay. And it's been there since
That's been there forever?
It's been there since I hung out with CJ and I moved out of his house in 2009.
Jeez.
And that was before that. Wow. The back, so if you go straight in and then you head back over to the left and you get almost to Cecil's yard, there's a whole row of Impalas.
Oh, really?
Like 71, 72, 70. I tried buying a bunch of those, wouldn't sell them. There was a yellow, like butter colored 75 Delta 88 in the middle. He wouldn't sell that. There was a teacher of mine had a 75 Cutlass that he drove, and he took it to the junkyard, and I wanted that thing bad. I was gonna derby it, leave it just like it is, because you could. It was like I think it was 75, 74 Cutlass, and it was fucking pea green with a white vinyl top, I believe. And everybody knew that was Mr. Chambers' car. I was like, man, if I can get that, I'd run the shit out of that just to do it. That guy was so weird. He'd give you little, I don't even know what the hell they're called. They're like little foosball things, like the material, like cotton material, kind of like you can sew them on like sweaters and shit, like Christmas sweaters, but they had tinsel in them. He'd give them to you, and he'd call them tutti fruities, and then you would trade them in for candy in his class. He was fucking weird, really fucking weird. He was the driver's ed teacher too. So weird dude. I never saw him after high school either. It was like he just disappeared. It's crazy. So Ryan's.
He ran out of fluke bolts.
Yeah, he probably got in trouble. Dude, he'd sit there in the middle of class and like he'd sit up on a stool in front of class and he'd have his hand in his shirt playing with his freaking belly button like this the whole damn time. And he was God, he was weird. Yikes. He was so weird.
This was your favorite teacher?
Oh God, no. He did not like me. I was let's get through this class, get it done. Student for him.
Ryan, I suggest a 2006 Toyota Corolla.
That he won't sell. So
No, I'm not suggesting you
He
get
suggests
mine.
that, but
Yeah.
don't buy his.
Mine's not for sale.
Yeah, you won't get his.
So, I like buying a small car, back to work, keep miles off my truck. Yeah. I would. Part of me really wants to buy another car and then just continue driving the Malibu until it blows up. But knowing my luck, if I don't buy a new car, it'll blow up in like March. But if I do buy a new car and then drive the Malibu until it blows up, it won't blow up until like 2030. And I'll just pay insurance on this car for.
But you know, if something happens to it, at least you have a backup car.
I have a backup car. I called the lady at the
Some
insurance.
people don't have backup cars.
Yeah, it is a good option to have a backup car. I called the lady at the insurance today, and she told me basically that it was a good thing to be getting older, because to go from my 2015 with PLP to a 2024 Camry with full coverage went $60 a month is all my insurance would go up. Going from a car that's, I think, like generally worth like $1,800 to like $25,000. So she's like, yeah, I'd go up like $400 every 6 months. I'm like, cool. Deal. So,
But I mean, that's also because the new car is safer.
that, there's really nothing on my driving record. I've never been in a wreck that wasn't that was my fault. So,
Might need that new car sooner.
I mean, I've been in a couple wrecks. I flipped a box truck. I was in the truck when we flipped a box truck. I was in the truck when we flipped like an 02 GMC 2500. Because my friend thought it'd be a good idea to drive on a road full of ice and basically stomp on it to hear it spin on the ice like it was impressive. And we went this way and then this way into a dirt mound like yard and ended up rolling on the side, and the whole truck was like sliding this way down the road. It's a good time. I'm really glad that it rolled that way because this friend of mine is a fat piece of shit, and if he would have fallen on me along with my other buddy, I'd probably be dead because I wouldn't have been able to move because he wouldn't have been able to get out of the truck like I did. Because I had to open a hatch, you know, like a suburban or like a submarine. There's no way he would have been able to do that because we had to help him out of the truck after me and my other friend got out. So I'd have been unable to breathe. Then the other time we rolled a box truck into a cornfield because I got T-boned by a dump truck with a backhoe on it. That was a good time.
Sounds like a good time.
That was not a good time. I got knocked out. That was one of the only times I can say that I got knocked out. I remember the driver, his name was Shannon. He goes, "Oh, something," and I look over just in time. There's this blue International box truck blasts us right behind the cab, and I remember doing this and watching us cross over into oncoming traffic. I was like, "Well, that's not good." And I look down and I see the edge of the road, and then like right in front of us was the like it wasn't a ditch. It was like basically where it goes down. And I remember hitting the road, shattering glass, and all of a sudden Shannon going, "Hey!" And I was just like coming to or whatever. He's like, "I thought you were dead." It's like, "Oh, cool."
Me too.
Yeah. But to the credit of my Motorola Razor, it fell out the window whenever the glass broke. The box truck ran it over, jammed it into the field. We rolled the box truck off of it. I found it, cleaned it off, put the battery back in, and called my girlfriend at the time. Was like, "Hey, I need you to come get me."
I'm not dead.
Yeah.
I had a blue
Yeah, me too.
Razor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Me too.
That was a
I had-
nice, that was a nice blue.
I had like 3 or 4 of them. I had a couple black ones and the blue one. I remember the camera was so good at the time on that thing. Like, you can actually tell what I'm taking pictures of. This is insane. It was still like I got some of them on my Facebook, and I'm just like, you can't even tell what the hell that like. It's a car. You can tell, whatever. But I'm crazy. So, well, you boys ready to
Yeah.
wrap this shit up at 9:45?
Yep.
Cool. Well, I think we're gonna go. It's been fun. It's been wonderful. It's been wonderfully fun. It's been a good time. I had fun.
It's been a time.
I had fun. Did you have fun with me and Doug?
I'm gonna print instructions. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna take part of that back apart, put screws back in where they go.
I don't have half the screws in there. That's fine.
I'm gonna try to only plan on doing this one time.
I think my aluminum panels hold it together a lot because where the printed ones are seamed
Mhm.
at all the seams, mine is just one solid piece. I think it could at least hold it together a little bit better. So, all right. Well, that's it.
I think we're done.
Okay.
Okay, let me bye.
We're out of here. See you later. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Thumbs up on the way. It's going. Things.
Just use the IJ as escape.
Stop on the
Please,
way.
please don't.
Hey, bye.
Bye.